Hello. Don't mind that the game is small. It was just that way for the time being, so that I didn't have to worry about dealing with the hassle that it is when the game is in full screen with setup things. Alright. But yes, hello, welcome. It is time for some freaking Steins and science and shit, and finding out what's up with the new girl. Yeah. That was very eloquently put. I know. But yeah, last week we ended off with us finding out that conveniently Lukako's guest was the girl that Suzuha was looking for, so like, wowie, Oopas for the win. I don't know. Oh, that was a weird hiccup. That was a bad feeling. Okay. Let's get into this, I guess, without further ado. Without further ado.
どうだ? 少しは落ち着いたか?
Well, calm down a bit.
はい。
Yes.
おかげさまで。
Thank you. Kana had passed out after hearing the name Kaguri Shina from Suzuha, but with help from Likako and the girls, she woke up 10 minutes later. Honestly, understandable, have a nice day. But she still didn't look very good. It's only been like 10 minutes, so understandable.
Lukako, それにMayuri.
Mayuri.
すまないが、
Sorry.
何か冷たいものを買ってきてくれないか?
Huh?
それから、
And some of those cooling sheets that you can put on your forehead would be nice too. I felt bad for Lukako, but I probably didn't want either of them hearing what we were about to discuss. So true. Yep. Okay. Let's go, Luka. I really need to draw, frankly, all of them. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lukako seemed interested in hearing about what was going on, but still, he went along with Mayuri. What happened next was the problem.
Kana-san.
Kana.
Kagari.
Kagari, where have you been? And what have you been doing? What? Suzuha opened her mouth the second Mayuri and Lukako left. Her words were as sharp as a knife blade, and Kana looked terrified. Which is fair. What the hell were you thinking when you... Wait, Suzuha. She's lost her memories. What did you say? Explained what had brought Kana here, and look at my phone like an asshole. Various. I'm about to reveal an important secret to you, Nya. Oh, this is a cute emoticon. But I refuse. What? Why would I refuse hearing an important secret? Oh, yeah, or the blush Upa. I think the blush Upa is the best option. Why are you blushing, Nya? I don't know. Don't question it. Well, it's a girl's secret. What are you imagining, Nya? It's probably not that, Nya. It's about Daru Nyan and Yuki Nyan. Oh, that? You don't want to know their secret, Nya? Daru's not a girl. That's true, Nya. What about Yuki Nyan's secret? Don't you want to know it? Suzuha would probably kill me. I'll pass. Yabai. I think I already know what the secret is, though. Did you know that they're dating? Man, never would have guessed. Anyways. I think I read this, yeah. I explained what had brought Kana here. Amnesia. But then she doesn't even know where she's been. Yeah. But there's something we need to find out first. Whether or not she was really Kaguri Shina.
Kana-san.
Kana. Yes. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Kimrick Brown One. Or just Kimrick, however you'd like me to refer to you as. Thank you so much for the follow, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, I'm so good at words. Oh, yes?
さっきしていた話は覚え
Do
て
you
るか
remember what we were just talking about?
はい。
Yes.
どうする
What do you want to
続き
do?
はもう少し
Should we
回
wait for
復
you
して
to
からにす
recover
る
a
か
little more before we continue?
いえ、
No,
大丈夫
I'm
です。
fine. She was clutching her upa so hard that her fingertips had gone white. Oof. But there was a light in her eyes as she looked up at Suzuha.
じゃあ
Okay,
さっきの
let's
話を
get back
続け
to
よ
it. Suzuha,
う鈴葉
what makes you say that
お
this
前
is
が彼女を
Kaguri?
かがりだというその根拠は何だ
The upa that clearly has been time traveled. Her.
そのウーパだよ。
That upa.
それは
Kaguri never let
か
go
がり
of
が
it.
肌身離
She
さ
said
ず
it
持っ
was a
てたもの
present
な
from
ん
her
だ。
mom that would
マ
keep
マ
her
にもら
safe.
ったんだって。お守りだって
Kana slowly opened
ず
her
っと
hand.
大事にして
The
た。
tiny old upa was staring up at us with a silly look on its face. A present from her mom. A present from Mayuri.
カナさんはそのウーパ
Kana
だ
said
け
that
が
upa was one,
自分が
the
持っ
one
ていた
thing
も
she
のだっ
had
て言っ
with
てい
her.
たが
Yes, upa.
はい。
That's right.
記憶をなく
I
し
woke
て
up without
倒
my
れていた
memories.
私が
And the only thing I
ただ
had
一
was this
つ手にし
keychain.
ていたのがこのキーホルダーだったそうです。
Welcome in, by the way, Hifumichi. I almost didn't greet you, and that would have been awfully rude.
倒れていた
Woke up.
はい。
Yes.
どのあたりで倒れてい
Woke
たん
up
だ
where?
千葉の
A
山
mountain
道で
path
す
in。Chiba, near the
Kinzakai
prefecture's
atari.
border. Yeah, she lost her memories. I actually don't remember if you were present last week, but I said this earlier, but I will explain it to you. But where we left off was that Lukako's dad had like guests, and she was brought in by one of those guests of Lukako's dad, and Lukako brought her because like, hey, maybe Okari knows how to help with her memory loss, and she just happens to be the girl that Suzuha was looking for. So no such thing as coincidence in Steins Gate.
近くのお寺の住職さんが
The priest of a
偶然
nearby
通り
temple
かかっ
happened
て
to be
見
passing
つけて
by,
もらったそ
and
う
he
で
found me lying on the ground.
その後しばらくは
I stayed
その
there
方
for a
のお寺
while,
でお世話になっていたんです。ですが
but they said the
お寺
temple
は
was a
修
place
行
of
の場で
spiritual
もあるの
training,
で
and they couldn't
長
let a
く
girl
女
stay
性
there for
を置い
very
ておくこ
long.
ともできないと。
That's probably why they brought her to the Yanabayashi shrine.
それでルカコ
So
の
they
家
sent you
に
to Lukako's place?
というわけか
はい。
Yes.
その
The
住
priest
職さん
thought that Luka
ル
was a
カ君の
girl.
ことを
I
女の子
mean,
だって思っていて、 それで
so
年
they
の
thought
近
it
い
would be
女
good
の
to
子
send
の
me
いる
to a
家な
home
ら
with a girl my
私に
age.
とってもいいだろうって盲点だった。
I never thought of that.
まさかこん
If
な
only
近
I'd
くに
known
い
you
た
were
なんて。
so close. The guest that Lukako had mentioned a few days ago was probably that priest. Which means that Kagari Shina had been there the whole time. He'd been searching blindly for her, without any idea, as it is. And she'd been there the whole time. If only I'd taken Lukako's call, we wouldn't have had to go through all this. True, but also, like, you did ask Luca for help, and Ferris. Why not show the photo that Suzuha showed you? That probably would have simplified it too. Whatever.
それでカナさん
So, Kana,
君は
did you
かがりという名を聞いて
did you remember?
何
Yeah.
か思い出すことはない
Okay,
か
let's try that again. Did you remember anything when you heard the name Kagari?
正直を言
To
うと
be honest,
よ
I don't
く
know.
わかりません。
but it feels like I've heard it
ただ、
before.
すごく懐かしい感じがします。
According to No Thoughts mode. I mean, isn't he pretty much always? Okay, maybe not. He does have a lot of thoughts. He has a lot of hecking thoughts. But, like, he's never looked for someone before, like, not in this sort of way. So that's probably why it slipped his mind. Like, it even slipped his mind to ask Kurisu, the AI computer, to just do a database search for him, you know? Or hell, even ask Suzuha how much she's tried to look first, so that way they don't repeat steps. You know, they're all a little stupid in the head, and that's okay.
それに
And Kana's words cut off as she looked at Suzuha.
その
That girl from
先ほどの
before.
方まゆ姉さんのこ
You
と
mean Big Sis Mayu?
まゆ
Big Sis Mayu.
あの子は
And that's
シーン
Mayuri
がマユリと言う
Shino.
んだ。
まゆり
Mayuri.
さん
Somehow,
あ
when
の
I
方
saw
を見
her,
た
I
時
felt very
なぜだ
warm.
かすごく温かい気持ちになりました
She's mother. Even if she was Kaguri Shina, she would have only known Mayuri after she'd grown up. But her appearance can't have changed that much. Which meant that it would make sense that seeing her would stir some feelings within Kaguri.
ね
Hey,
えそれ
can I say that
もう
again?
一度見せてもらってもいい
Oh,
はい
sure. Kaguri handed the old Upa over to Kana. What? Kaguri is Kana. Hello? Steins Gate. Please. I don't think... I think this is the first time I've seen an error in Steins Gate. Like, obviously, Spike Chunisoft is not immune to it. Little mistakes, like how when we were in Danganronpa, it said Makoto when it was still... Like, when it switched to Sayaka speaking. That's special. That's all I have to say. But anyways, Kaguri handed the old Upa over to Suzuha. Yeah,
やっぱりこれ
this is definitely Kaguri's.
かがりが持ってたものだよでは私
Then
は
does
そ
that
の
mean I'm this Kaguri
椎
Shina
名
girl?
かがりという名前だったんでしょうか
そうだな。
I think so.
まだ
We
確証
can't be
がある
sure
わけじゃない
yet,
が、
but that would make
そう考
sense.
えるのが妥当
Just
だ
a
と
little
思う。
bit.
いや
No,
間違いない
I'm sure of it.
彼
This
女
is
はかがり
Kaguri.
だ
The keychain is proof
そ
of
の
it.
キーホルダーが何より
Big
の
Sis
証
Mayu
拠だ
gave
よ
this to Kaguri.
まゆ姉さんがかがりにあげたってもよりによって
But how could you
記憶喪
have
失だなんて
amnesia of all things? Very fucking easily. It is very easy to get amnesia. But I digress. The keychain probably did belong to Kaguri. But she could also have been gifted it by Kaguri Shino. Or she could have picked it up off the ground, like someone else. Have a nice BRB. Of course, Suzuha has said that the keychain was very important to Kaguri. It was unlikely that she'd drop it or give it to someone. Which meant... Then the door opened, and Mayuri poked her head through to see what was going on. Oh, that was with no energy. Are you okay, Mayuri? Is
大丈夫
everything
ka?
okay?
あ
No,
悪かったな。
sorry. Thanks for getting
わざわ
that.
いえ
Not at all. The drinks and cooling sheets were taken out of their plastic bags and put on the desk.
それで
So,
その
Lookalike waited a moment for her to take a sip of the drinks he'd brought, and then spoke with a quavering voice.
かなさんは
So was Kana
その
this Kaguri girl
Amane
that
さんの
Amane
知
was
り合い
looking
の
for?
かがりさんという方だったんでしょうか
Do they not find it sus that Suzuha has the same last name as Yuki instead of Daru? When their cover is that Suzuha is Daru's like sibling. I wonder how they got around that. Now that I'm thinking about it. I digress.
そうだ
Yeah,
な
that's probably
そ
the
う考える
case.
のが妥当だと思う
そうですか。
I'm so glad.
よかっ
Now
た
you
で
at
す。
least know your name.
名前だけでも分かって。
No. Wholesome.
ルカ君。
Luca. Kana, that is Kaguri, smiled gently when she saw how relieved Lukako was.
でも、
Oh, but
それ
then,
なら
do you know where her real family is?
かがりさんの本当のお家を知っているんでしょうか。
Yes, I guess.
いや、それ
No,
は
鈴葉は
Suzuha was
かがり
Kaguri's
さんと
neighbor
子供
when
の
they
頃
were
ご近所だっ
kids,
たそうだ
but she moved 12 years
でも、
ago and hasn't
12
been
年
able
前
to
に引っ
find her
越してしまっ
since.
て
Isn't that
それか
right?
らの行方が分からなかったらしいそうだな
That's right.
それ
And
で
all of a
最
sudden,
近急に
I
懐
really
かしくなっ
started
て
missing her.
おかりお
So
じ
I
さん
came
に
to
相
Uncle
談してた
looking
んだ
for
よ。
help.
そういうわけだ
So that's the
だから
situation.
鈴葉にも
Which means that Suzuha
かがり
doesn't
さんの
know
家族
anything
のこと
about
や
Kaguri's family
どこに住んで
or
い
where
た
she
のかは
lived.
分からないらしい
そうなんですか。
I see. And that was the only answer I could come up with. If he told Kaguri that she was a time traveler from the year 2036, who'd come here 12 years ago, it would only confuse her.
あとは
No, if
彼
only
女
we
が
could
記
get
憶
her
を取り戻
memories
してく
back,
れれば
we could know exactly what
何がどう
happened.
なっていたのか全て分かるはずなんだが
She'd learned her name and met both Suzuha and Mayuri. Mayuri's presence alone had to be a big deal.
かがり
Kaguri?
さん、
Yes?
かがりさんの
What's your last name? I didn't hear it before, so I'd like to
さ
learn
っ
it.
きはよく聞こえなくて、だからよかったら教えて
Dear,
ほしい
how are they
な。
gonna handle this one?
その
Well,
岡部さんたち
they
の
say
お
that
話だ
it's
と
Sheena.
シーナと
Wow, then you've got the same last name as Mayushi. Mayushi's last name is Sheena. Mayuri Sheena.
シーナまゆり シーナ
Mayuri
まゆりさ
Sheena.
ん
Yeah, that makes me happy. I've never met anybody with the same
同じ
name
名
as
字
me.
の人に会ったの初めてだよ。
Wholesome.
そうなんです
I
か。
see. Yep,
だから
so I'm really
これ
glad
か
to
ら
meet
よろし
you.
くお願いします。はい。
Yes, nice
こ
to
ちら
meet
こ
you
そ
too.
よろしくお願いします。
Mayuri was using her natural cheerfulness to try and open up to Kaguri. And open up Kaguri. I read that wrong, but that's okay. If it worked, maybe she could bring back her memories. Maybe, but that would complicate things a little, wouldn't it?
ルカ君から聞い
Luca
たん
told
だ
me
けど、
you've got amnesia.
かが
Is
りさ
that
ん
true?
は記憶喪失の。はい。
Yes.
それって
That means you
自分
don't
が
know who you
誰
are,
かも
doesn't
忘れ
it?
ちゃうってことなんだよね。はい。
Yes,
そっか。
I see. That has to be really tough,
辛いこといっぱいだよね。だって
because
自分
that
の大
means
好
you
きな
forgot
人
about
の
the
こと
people
も
you
忘
love,
れちゃうんで
right?
しょ。
Mayushi thinks that's really, really sad.
すごくすごだからね。
So,
と
I don't really know how to say
う
this,
まく言えない
but
け
Mayushi
ど
will help too. So
マ
let's
ユシ
do
も
our
お手
best,
伝いす
okay?
るから頑張ろうね。
Mayuri smiled. I could see Kaguri's eyes well up with tears. Oh no. Oh, what's wrong? Did Mayushi say something weird?
何か
No, you just made her happy, that's all. I'm pretty sure, anyway.
そうじゃないんです。
No, that's not it.
ただ
Just
まゆりさんの言
hearing
葉
you
を
say
聞い
that
て
made me so happy for some reason.
嬉しくって。
Cause it's sweet.
マユシだけじゃなく
And it's not just
カリ
Mayushi.
ンも
Okurin, Suzu, and Luca all feel the
ル
same
カ
way.
君も。うん、もちろんで
Yes,
す。
of course.
僕も
I'll do
で
anything
き
I
ることがあ
can.
れば何でもしますから。
Cute.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Luca.
ルカ君、
Mayuri.
まゆりさん。
I could leave Kaguri to Mayuri and Lukako, and she'd be just fine. The question was what to do now.
ルカ子、
Lukako,
頼みがある
can
ん
you
だ
do me a favor?
なんでしょう。
What is it?
かがりさんは
Can Kagari
もう
stay
少
at
し
your place a
お
while
前の家
longer?
に置いてもらってもいいだろうか。
Huh?
その間に俺たちは
In the meantime, we'll try to figure out what she's been doing until now.
はい。
Of course.
もちろん。
I don't
う
mind.
ちは構いません。
鈴葉も
Is that okay with
So
you
did he-
too, Suzuha?
わかった。
That's fine. Suzuha probably wasn't completely happy with that, but she nodded anyway. Her first priority now is getting back to Kagari's memories.
それじゃあ
Then I can see you if I go to Luca's place, right? Can Mayashi come over to play?
まゆしも
No.
遊びに行っていい？もちろんだよ。
Of course. Right,
かが
Kagari?
りさん。はい。
Right.
鈴葉もできるだけ
Suzuha,
顔を出して
you
やっ
should
て
try
く
to
れ。
drop by as often as possible
hoga.
too.
記憶
That's
を
probably
取り
the
戻
best
せばい
way
いだ
to
ろ
get her memories back.
オキドキ。
Okie dokie.
そうだ。
Oh, right.
あのね、クリスマス
If we're not
パーティ
having
ー
a
ができ
Christmas
ないから
party, I like to have a New Year's
お
party.
正月パーティーをしよう。かがりさんにも
Can you help too,
手伝ってもらえ
Kagari?
ると嬉しい
It
な。
would really make me happy. Huh?
いいんですか？
Can I?
私なんかが。もちろんだよ。
Of course. Right, Luca?
一
Yeah.
緒にパーティーし
Let's
ま
all
しょう。
have a party together. Anytime you got 3 girls together, they'd start chattering like birds. The girls, although one of them was a guy, began to chatter away. Although Luca is a girl, but I digress. Gender things. I had my own work to do. First, I had to let Moeka know we'd found her. Ihan Kagari Shino. Knowing Moeka, she'll respond almost immediately. No way. Where? Your friend who works at a shrine was taking care of her. She was found on a mountain path near the Chiba border, but she's lost her memories from before then. She was that close? Wow. We've been looking for whoever is after her, but can't find any info. It may be a pretty big group. Oof. It would be a big help if you could keep it up. Okay. That was all I needed to do for Moeka. But I was still interested in the group who'd been looking for Kagari. And I also wanted to know what she was doing lying on a mountain path. So true, that's weird. What was she doing out there, dog? Shut up! Ah, whoa, 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 shush. Shush, you beast. What was she doing out there? And with only an Upa? Could she have been running from someone?
ルカ子、ちょっといいか？
Can I have a second?
はい。
Yes.
なんで
What
しょ
is
う。
it?
かがりさんを
I'd like you to try to
なる
keep
べく神社
Kagari
の
from
外に
leaving
出
the
さないで
shrine
ほ
as
しい。
much as possible. Huh?
どうして
Why?
ですか？
理由は聞かないでく
Don't
れ。
ask the reason,
頼む。
please.
はい。
Yes.
わかりまし
Alright.
た。
If you say so.
岡部さん
Okabe.
がそう言うなら。
It couldn't hurt to be careful. If it was nothing, then that was fine. Once Kagari got her memories back, I'd know for sure. Nobody knew what and that would be, though. The day after Lukako took Kagari to the lab, I took Mayuri to Yanabayashi Shrine through an Akihabara that was filled with the Christmas spirit.
あ、まゆりちゃ
Oh,
ん。
Mayuri, and
それ
Okabe
に
too.
岡部さんも。
Lukako was smiling. He'd seen us before we could say anything. His smile was far too cute to belong to a man. Once again, I was forced to doubt his real gender. I mean, leave the gender questioning to him, that's his own journey. Luka, Kagari, do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh, Kagari's saying do-do-do too now, wonderful. It's spread. Wow, Kagari, you're amazing. Huh?
何がですか？
Why?
だって。
Because even when Mayashi says Tutsuru, no one ever says Tutsuru back at first. So true, so true.
初めて会った相手に
It's hard for someone who's only just met you to understand that it's a greeting. Titeru, yes, very good. Yep. So everyone says, what's that? But you just said Titeru right back. So I'm impressed. It's like Leo All-Star's stupid Uchu. I didn't. I just kind of thought I should, maybe. Oh right. They don't know. Daughter. Anyways. Maybe Mayuri's strange greeting had embedded itself in some part of Kaguri's mind. Which meant that even 25 years from now, Mayuri was still saying Titeru? Why wouldn't she? You just got here and the game already has you bawling. Yep, that's as it should be. Well, knowing Mayuri. Message. About Kaguri. Is there something bothering you? Did you find a way to get her memories back? You worried about her? I'll go for this one. You worried about her? That's right, of course. I'll tell her. But I can't do anything to help. Just be with her, that's enough. You're the only person around from before she lost her memories. If she talks with you, they might come back. I see. You're right. Thanks. Cute. Cute. Well, knowing Mayuri, that wouldn't surprise me at all. Oh, Okabe. To you too.
Domo.
Thanks. I still didn't know how to deal with her. She'd been 10 years old when she was separated from Suzuha. If that was 12 years ago, she should be 22 now. That meant she was older than me, but she was also Mayuri's adopted daughter. Yep. That would make her like Suzuha, who was Daru's daughter. Suzuha was at least the same age as me and Daru, so I didn't need to worry about being polite to my elders, but... I see. Oh, right. It's Christmas Eve today. Merry Christmas. You're right. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. This. Was it okay to celebrate Christmas at a shrine? I mean, why not? By the way, Kaguri, how are you doing? Not bad, but I still don't remember anything. No, there's no need to force yourself to remember things. When the time comes, the memories will come back on their own. It's better to think of things that way. I understand. Of course, she probably wanted to remember them faster than that. Dots. Something wrong? No, I was just thinking that Luka, Mayuri, and you of course, are all really nice. So true, they're all very nice. No, I'm not really nice. Yes, you are, you buffoon. You don't need to blush. You blushed, very good. She's been so depressed when we first met, though this was probably the first time I'd seen her smile. Her smile was somehow childish, and she seemed a lot younger than I'd been told she was. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be so informal with someone I've just met. No, it's fine. I'm not very good at being polite either. That's right. She would be happier if you just talked normally. That makes it feel more like we're friends, right? Friends. Yeah, friends. Thanks, Mayuri. Friends, huh? Maybe this was somehow the future Mayuri became close to her as well. A war orphan. That's what Suzuha had said about Kaguri. And all of that was... it was my fault, wasn't it? If I did what Suzuha wanted, would her life change? But for that to happen, I would have to once again... Okabe, are you okay?
なんだか
You don't look so
顔
good.
色が優れないみたいですけど。
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just not
ちょっ
getting
と寝
enough
不足
sleep.
なだけだ。
そう
I
で
see.
すか。
I hope
だった
so.
らいいんですけど。
それより
Anyway,
ルカ子は何をし
what were
て
you
いた
doing just now, Lukako?
の？忙しそうにしていたみたいだが。
本殿のお掃除を
Cleaning
し
the
ていたんです。
掃除ならいつもや
Don't
っ
you
てるん
clean
じゃ
it
ない
all the time? It felt like every time I came here, Lukako had a broom in his hands.
今日は
Today's the big cleaning day, when we clean the parts that we
大
normally
掃
don't
除なん
get
です
to.
ああ、そうか。
I see.
もうすぐ
Yeah,
正
it's
月だ
almost
な。
New Year's. New Year's was a big deal for a shrine.
すす払いは先日やっ
I
たん
did
で
the
すが、
dusting a few days ago, but
まだ
there's still
やり残
stuff
して
to
いる
do,
ところも
so
ある
I'm
の
having
で、
Kaguri help.
かがりさんにも手伝ってもらっていたんです。ただ、お
It
世話
doesn't
に
feel
なっ
right
てる
to
だ
just
け
stay
な
here
の
and do
も気が引け
nothing.
るもん。
I have to help a little
少
at
しくらいは
least.
役に立たないと。
Lukako and Kaguri seem to be getting along just fine.
おやルカ
No, Luka.
お客さんかな
お父さん、
Hello, father. Lukako's father was poking his head out from behind the shrine. He had the look of a saint, but I knew he had some bad habits. Most of the same type as Daru had. Mostly of the same type as Daru had. Can read. That's sus though. Dressing up Lukako in shrine priestess clothes and having him help around the shrine was all his idea. Hmm.
おや
Oh,
俺は
Okabe,
岡部君にまゆり
Mayuri.
ちゃん
Merry Christmas.
メリークリスマス
Merry Christmas. Wait, aren't you not allowed to say that? Yeah, that's so true.
どうかしたかい岡部君
What's wrong, Okabe?
いえ、
No, nothing. Well, if it didn't bother them, I guess it was fine. More importantly, I needed to thank them for what they were doing for Kaguri.
実は
Actually,
彼女のことな
about
んですが。
かがりさん
Her name's
そういうそうだ
Kaguri,
ね
I heard.
ル
Luka
カから
told
聞い
me.
たよ
I had no idea you
まさか
guys knew her.
君たちが知って
Small
いる
world,
人だったとは
So true.
世間は狭いね
はい。
That's right.
それで、
So it would help a lot if she could
もう
stay
少しの
here for a
間
while.
お宅でお世話になることができればありがたいんですが。
何か理由
You
がある
seem
よ
to have your reasons, I hear.
もち
Of
ろん
course, she's welcome to stay as long as she
大歓迎だよ
likes. Cute.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you,
お
sir.
じさん、
いいん
It's
だよ
fine. It's like having a new daughter.
新しく娘ができたみたいで嬉しいからね
できたみた
A
い
new
って
daughter. Father, you already have my
お姉ちゃん
sister.
がいるじゃないですか。
あの子はちっとも
She
家に
never
帰って
comes
きて
home
くれない
though.
じゃないか
She knows I miss her, and
私
she's
が
just
寂し
being
がっている
mean.
のを知っていてそういう意地悪をするんだそうだいい
No,
ことを
I
考
just
え
had
た
an
よ
idea. Since
せ
we've
っ
got
か
all
く
these
これだ
girls
け
here,
女の子がい
why
るん
don't
だ
you
か
all
ら
help out
お
the
正
shrine
月
on
には
New
神
Year's?
社を手伝ってもらうというのはどう
手伝う
Help? The
日
shrine
本ですか？
priestesses?
もちろん
Of course.
かがり
Kaguri
ちゃ
and
んにも
Mayuri too.
まいりちゃんに
We'll
も
have you wear the
ちゃんと巫
outfits.
女装
How
束
about
を着
it?
てもらって
I'll
ね
pay.
でも、そんな
But
の
that's not
二人
fair
に
to
悪い
them.
ですし。
Well,
あら、私
I
なら
don't
大
mind.
丈夫よ。
You guys are really helping me, so it's the least I can do.
それくらいしなきゃ。
本当かい
Really?
うーん
Mayushi has to get ready for the party on New Year's. And I like making cosplay outfits, but I don't know about wearing them. Mayuri, a shrine priestess outfit actually isn't cosplay, you know? Yeah, I'm not sure she's where, but that's okay. She's doing her best.
そうか
I see.
まゆりちゃんの
Don't you want to
水
see
姿
Mayuri dressed up as a
岡部
shrine
君に
priestess,
見たいんじゃない
Okabe?
のかい
は
Huh? Why is he asking me?
そうなの？
Is that true, Okuni?
いや、
No, I...
とぼけ
You
て
can't
も
fool
無駄だ
me.
よ
It's written on your
顔に書い
face.
てある
No way. If I were to look at a mirror right now, I most definitely would not see it written on my face. I see. Well, if Okarin says so.
そうか
Great.
それは
Glad
よ
to
かっ
hear
た
it. That means I'll have to get the outfits ready. Hey, honey. He must have been afraid that Mayuri and Kaguri were going to change their minds, because he quickly ran behind the shrine. You seriously couldn't let your guard down around that man. Sorry. No, there's no reason for you to apologize. But I know you were looking forward to that New Year's party. I can still do it after I'm done helping here, so don't worry. Yeah, that's right. I'll help too. Ask for anything you need. Thanks, Luca. Cute. But I don't know if I'll look good in a Shrine Priestess outfit. Don't worry. I'm sure you will. Really? Yeah, Mayushi makes all kinds of cosplay outfits for her friends, so I can tell. Of course. If you say so, I guess I'll try it. Yeah. Since I asked them to keep Kaguri from leaving the shrine, she'd probably needed something like this to relax. Maybe that was why Lukaku's father had asked her. No way. Either way, it was gonna be a busy New Year's. Okay, I'll be going. Huh? You're leaving already? I haven't even brought you tea. I just came to see Kaguri, is all. Oh, Okarin. Maeshi is... I know. You want to talk about New Year's a little more, right? I'll be back at the lab. Thanks, Okabe. She bowed her head a little and smiled innocently. If she still had her memories as a war orphan, would she be able to smile like that? Come to think of it, what would she, Hiyajo, be doing on New Year's? She had said that New Year's was the time for partying with your friends, but it didn't seem like she had any friends to party with. How many times do I have to tell you? Jeez. Also, by the way, gay. Look at all those rainbows. Anyways. I heard a voice I thought I recognized. It was Hiyajo herself. And she was yelling at a police officer. Which meant... something to prove it. Just hold on. Hiyajo. Oh, Okabe. Good timing. Can you help me with something? Officer, this is an adult woman. I swear it. Hello, Nigiri. Welcome on in. Boop boop is cute for you to say. Beep beep. Amazing. Who are you? A friend of hers?
Hi.
Yes. I'm a classmate of hers at college. I didn't feel like explaining the whole thing. She wouldn't mind if I told a little lie like that, probably. College. Tokyo Denki University. You could check it out yourself if you want, but... oh no, there's no need to go that far. I see. So she isn't in elementary school. I feel so bad for Maho. The policeman laughed, shaking his head. What was all bad about? You could at least apologize. Maybe I'll sue. It just means he's dedicated to his job, right? You're just as bad, Okabe. Me? One look and you were sure that he had mistaken me for a kid and was trying to take me back to the station, right? If so, that means you're thinking the same thing he was. That's not... Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. But I am grateful for your help. Thank you. Yeah, it's nothing. You should have just said so to begin with, then. Come to think of it, Kurisu was the same way. We're all genius scientists like this. I don't know, man. So what were you doing here, Hiyajo? Yeah, take a look. She showed me a big bag. Well, no, it just looked big because Maho was holding it. And actually it wasn't very big at all. Is that laptop I was telling you about? I thought there might be someone in Akihabara who could decrypt it, but maybe Daru could. Evidently she was holding Kurisu's laptop. You're still working on that? Well, I don't want to invade her privacy, but I want to know what she was thinking and what she was trying to do. You're lucky. You got to talk to her before she died. None of this rolled line. I didn't. But it still doesn't seem real to me. I just got a message out of nowhere that she was dead. I didn't even get to go to the funeral. So I want to know a little more about Kurisu. I know it may be a little too late now, but I guess it's my own way of coping with her death. Hiyajo. So please, Okabe, is there anything you can think of? Anything at all that could be a password? I knew how she felt, and I knew she wanted a way to cope. But I still hadn't come to grips with it myself. But still, sorry, but I don't. Okabe! I'm sorry. Is that how you're running away? Running away. That was why you stopped talking to Amadeus too, right? Because you're running. She was right. I had run away. I had run away from a chain of tragedy that had repeated itself hundreds, no, thousands of times. And the result of that running away was who I was today. Kurisu was really mad. She said you were a very cold person. I could imagine. Knowing her, she probably said all kinds of things about me. But... that's right. I am a cold person. I'd abandoned her. Okabe. My attitude must have affected her because Maho had fallen silent. I realized too late that I made a mistake. I didn't need to put it like that. I'm sorry. No. This is really awkward. I needed something to change the subject. Oh, right. Do you have any plans for New Year's? No. Not right now. Then why don't we all visit Yanabayashi Shrine? Mayuri and the others are going to be helping there. Mayuri? Oh, right. Mayuri wasn't there when she visited the lab. You're just gonna say beep bop whenever you come in now? Fair enough. An old friend of mine. She's also a lab member. An old friend. Yeah. So we're having a party at the lab right after that. If you want, you can wear a shrine priestess outfit and help out too. A shrine priestess outfit? Is that cosplay? Oh dear. No, it's a real job, so it's not cosplay. Oh yeah, the automatic emote thing there. What is the emote again? Bop, right? You got donuts and you always forget how filling cake donuts are. So true. I want donuts now, damn it. I see. That'll pass. They probably don't have anything in my size. She was probably right, actually. It's a bop hammer. I don't know. We've come across this issue before in the past, like in way earlier streams. I remember saying that emote before. I don't remember what you guys were saying bop in all caps though. I might have found some of Lukaku's old clothes from his childhood around, but it seemed like a bad idea to mention that. Yeah, that would be a bad idea to mention. Come on. You can at least try and tell me that I'm wrong. Sorry. So, are we meeting at the lab? What time should I be there? Huh? But I'll pass on helping out. But I did want to visit a shrine on New Year's. As for the party afterward, well, I'll think about it. There are so many donut shops here in Orange County for I don't know why. So, yeah, we should get donuts in May. That made sense. If she had met Mayuri and they didn't get along, there was probably no need to go to a party with her. Alright. I'll let you know the details then. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. The time between then and New Year's flew by. Parties and drinking at school. When that was over, call me Ma. Of course, all I did for that was watch Daddy and Mayuri run around. And then it was January 1st, 2011. I don't know why that just threw me off. I was just so, like, used to everything being in 2010. Now it's not 2010 anymore, it's 2011. What the fuck? Is this everybody? I'll take attendance. Amaneshi. Here. Mahotan. I told you to stop calling me that. Kaedeshi. Just moving on. Present. Fubukushi. Yep. And also, I'm here too. Lady Nae. Why did he make it sound like that? He sounded like one of those mobs, like a gang, just one of those grunts. It's like, nope, guess we're gonna fight now or something. I don't know. Hey, Okarin, why is Bronchi here? That's a question for Mayuri. No clue. Mayuri invited me. He came too, I guess. I mean, why would he let his little kid party with, like, late teens to adults, frankly, like, on her own? Hey, what are you whispering about? Nothing. Daddy, I can't wait to see Vix's Mayuri wearing a Shrine Priestess outfit. That's true. I bet she's gonna be adorable. Yeah, sorry. I wish I could go with you. You're not going? You can't come, Mr. Tennoji? Of course not. Why the hell would I want to go visit a shrine with you guys? Keep an eye on your daughter? I don't know, man. Something important came up, so I've gotta head out. I'm leaving an eye with you. Babysitting duties, got it. Take good care of her or your rent's going up. Yeah, we got it. When we heard that, Daddy and I both let out a sigh of relief, even though he was still right there. True, he is right there. He in particular, I was trying to avoid Tennoji as much as I possibly could. His ostensible job was running his strange Bron 2 workshop, but he was actually the leader of the Rounders. He worked for CERN. My heart wasn't strong enough to deal with him knowing that. What about Nae? Who said that she was going... whatever. The only reason I didn't leave the building altogether was that Mayuri and Daru had opposed it. That's fair. There was also the hope that if something did happen, I'd be able to learn something about the Rounders' movements. Still, I hadn't come back to the lab for a long time. You shouldn't say that, Daddy. Oh, you're right. You're such a good girl, Nae. Uncle Okarin, thanks for taking care of me. Cute. Yeah. Naya didn't seem as scared of me. Probably because I'd stopped treating her like a small, cute animal. I wonder why you would stop treating her like a small, cute animal. Okay, I'll be back to pick her up tonight. See you. Alright. Is there something else? Nah. It just feels like you've really changed. You always used to keep going on about Hyori or whatever the hell that was. Not anymore. It just feels weird. Yeah, he got over his middle schooler syndrome. He's healed. He's on anxiety meds. He's going to therapy. What happened? I'm an adult now. I'm an adult, huh? Well, whatever. Take care of Naya for me. Yeah. Everyone in the room, except Naya, let out a big sigh of relief the minute Tanoji left. Anyway, this is everybody. Fubuki, Kaede, Yuki, Maho, and Naya. It was a strange group. Of course, we were all going to Yanabayashi Shrine. Are you sure it's okay for me to be here? Is Suzuha here? I don't think Suzuha was mentioned. Where is she? Is she gonna be hiding or is she already at the shrine? Don't worry about it. Anyway, this ended up being kind of a strange group. Is that okay? I'd be lying if I said I was fitting in. But I always did want to go to a shrine on New Year's, I can read. And I'm happy to meet more people my own age. So true. Glad to hear it. Maho is probably feeling a little left out, but that would solve itself with time. I can't wait to see Mayushi's cosplay outfit. Oh, Fubuki, it's not a cosplay outfit. It's her official uniform for today. It'll be fun to see Suzuha wearing one too. Want it, Shashida? Okay, so Suzuha is there. Yeah, now that you're on with a little sister shrine priestess, if you could throw in a nurse somewhere, you'd have an anime full house. Daru, why are you like this? You're such a pervert, Hashida. But a perverted gentleman, though. In the end, instead of just Mayuri helping at the shrine, Suzuha and Ferris had gone to— Ferris! Yes! Ferris I could understand, but I certainly hadn't expected Suzuha to go. She was probably worried about Kaguri, but there was also another reason, she said. She heard that she got paid. Suzuha had enough money with her to get by in this time period, but since it wasn't her own money, she preferred not to spend it on living expenses. She'd rather make her own money instead. Fair. That was something that had always impressed me. Oh right, I forgot something important. Something important. Happy New Year's! Oh right, Komima just ended yesterday, so it doesn't feel like New Year's yet, does it? Alright, let's all say it together. Happy New Year! Okay, that does it. Now that we've finished our greetings, let's get going. Okay. We're off to the Shrine Priestess Heaven! Oh boy. Ashida, there's no heaven in Shinto, so you're not going to find it at a shrine. Oh, right. We all head to Yanabayashi Shrine, laughing and talking as we went. To be honest, Hakihabara on New Year's wasn't that much different than any other time of year. The stores were open, and there were lots of customers seeking New Year's bargains. The only difference was that there were fewer cars. Hey, Uncle Daru, I can read. Yeah, what is it, Lady Naya? Are you a gentleman? Oh dear. That's right. I'm a pervert, but I'm also a gentleman. You should not declare to a child that you're a pervert. Why do you call her Lady Nine? Because little girls deserve the utmost respect. I see. They look like a family walking together. I mean, honestly, they kind of do, but... Were Suzuha, Daru, and Yuki ever able to spend any time together like that? I hope so. Oh, Fubuki. Whatever happened to those weird dreams you were having? Oh, those. I haven't had any lately, I don't think. Maybe I was just tired. I see. I hope so. Weird dreams. Oh, Farewell is having these really terrible nightmares. Nightmares. Oh, you're awfully interested. Do you have a thing for me or something? Come on, Fubuki. Okarin has someone he likes. Oh, right. What are you talking about? You're talking about how there's someone you like already. There is. You told him that. Mayuri? Mayuri, maybe? I don't have anyone I like. No. What? Really? Really? It's true. I already talked about them a lot, but thinking back, this is probably the first real conversation I had with them. Still, they were easy to talk to. Anyway, I had a request for you two. Could you try to talk to Hiyajo a little? Huh? She's from an American college and doesn't really know anyone here yet. America? Wow! Instead of answering, Nakase gave a cry of surprise and went over to Maho, who'd been walking ahead of the group. Hey, Maho, do you go to an American college? Huh? Yeah, that's true. Then you can speak English? Well, I spent my whole life over there. Wow! That should probably help her open up a little. You're really nice, Okarin. That's not true. Mahoya told me the exact opposite just a few days ago. But sometimes a person can hurt someone because they're kind, can't they? I mean... Huh? No, nothing. I'll go talk to Maho too. Kurushima jogged to catch up with the other girls, leaving behind a faint smell of perfume. Hurt someone. The word stuck in my chest like needles for a little while. Yanabayashi wasn't as busy as Kanda's shrine, but it was still a lot busier than I'd expected. Oh, it's Okarin, yeah? Hey, Okarin! Over here, nya. Nya, nya, nya. Happy New Year's, everyone. Suzuha looks so upset. She's like, why did I agree to do this again? But these two are adorable. I love that she still has her cat ears, as she should. At this point, it didn't need to be said that Lukako looked great in a Shrine Priestess uniform. Ferris, for her part, still had her cat ears on, but her outfit was much simpler than the usual maid uniform. I was sure her fans would love it, though. Happy New Year's, nya! Daru, Yuki, and the others exchanged New Year's greetings as well. Wow, Ferris Dawn, seeing you wear that makes me glad to be alive. Oh dear. Thank you, Nyan. I'm glad you came, Yuki. Happy New Year, Suzuha. Happy New Year's. Suzuha always wore casual light clothes, but this is pretty good too. If nothing else, it made it impossible to imagine her as Dari's daughter. If only she'd smile, this would be perfect. Little sister shrine priestess for the win! Now just say, it's time for your shots, big brother. It'll be perfect. Daddy, please stop. You know the reason Mom's got the wrong idea is because you keep saying stuff like that. The wrong idea. Big sis Maya told me that Mom thinks you don't like her very much. Oh dear. Why? I love all girls equally. You, Amaneshi, Terestan, Lukashi, everyone. I love that he just casually counted Luca as a girl. I told you, you have to knock that stuff off. What are you two talking about? Oh, no, it's nothing. Hey, they got Omiki and Omikuji. Want some? This is our first tip-ball stream, I think. So that's fascinating. Ayo. Omiki is holy sake that's offered to the gods. Fascinating. Suzuho is right. If Daughter didn't cut back a little, she might never be born. I'd have to talk to him about it later. Anyway, you're always so beautiful, Luca. No, I'm not. Really, I still can't believe you're a guy, you know. What? No way, you're a guy? That's a fair reaction, I guess. Oh, yes. You're kidding me. Japan really is sophisticated, isn't it? What's that supposed to mean? Miss Kitty? Oh, now you're calling Farrah's Miss Kitty is so good. What is it, Nya? Where's Big Sis Mayuri? Mayushi? She was over there with the Omiki. Oh, there she is, Nya. Mayushi, over here. According to the others are here, Nya. Mayuri must have not realized you were here, because she came running over with Kagari in tow. Okarin, Happy New Year's. Oh, so cute. She's so cute. I love Mayuri. Kagari also looks pretty good, but like, the way Mayuri's hair is drawn so fluffily, it beckons to my soul. Anyways. Happy New Year's, Lokabe. Yeah, you too. So, what do you think? Do I look good in this? Huh? Yeah, it looks better than I imagined. Okabe, I'm gonna smack you up the head. Really? I'm glad. I guess Mayuri already understands that's as good as he's gonna say. Scrunkly Mayushi, yes, she is very scrunkly. Her facial expression went from tense to relieved. You cosplay for special occasions at May Queen Yan Squared, right? Why get nervous now? Scrunkle she. Yes, so true. That's her work, so it's different. I don't understand how it could be okay to do what at work and not okay to do when you weren't at work. And she was getting paid for this, so wasn't this work too? Hey, Okabe, how about me? Do I look good? Yeah, you look great. Well, I'm so glad. Hey, I know. Take a picture with me later, okay? That's cute. A picture? Sure, I guess. A picture's a physical record of something, right? I want to make as many of those as I can right now, so I don't forget again. She wasn't just happy because it was New Year's. Over the past few days, she gotten a lot more cheerful. At the time, she seemed scared because of her lost memories, but this was probably just who she was. As she got in ready for New Year's with Mayuri and Lukako, she started to become her real self again, little by little. Wow, you really do look good, Mayuri.
そうかな
Do I? I'm kind of embarrassed.
恥ずかしいよそんなこと言
Aw,
って
come on.
まんざら
You
で
know
も
you
ない
love
くせ
it.
にこ
Oh,
ちらが
so you're,
係です
Kagari.
シーナ
Kagari Shina.
本当だ
That's right, you have the same name as Mayushi.
うん
Yeah,
偶然
weird coincidence, huh? It wasn't actually a coincidence, though.
係さんもスタイ
You
ル
got a
いい
good
し
figure, so I bet you'd be good at cosplay. Oh boy. Oh,
私
I
も
thought
思
so
った
too.
コス
Cosplay?
コスプレ
Cosplay, you know,
好きなキ
right?
ャラとかい
You
るんです
have
か
any characters you like?
私
I don't
そう
really
いう
know
の
a
は
lot
ちょ
about
っと
that.
よくわからなくてふぶきちゃん
Fubuki.
あーそっか
Oh, I see.
ごめんなさい
Sorry.
あうん
No, don't worry about it. I'm
大
fine.
丈夫だから
Hey,
オカリン
Okarin,
もこっちに来て
come over here.
マユシ
Mayushi
がお
will
祓いを
purify
して
you
あげるの
with
です
this.
こ
What
の
was it again?
と
Oh dear.
大ぬさだよ
That's all
Mayuri-chan.
on the set, Mayuri. On the set, it is. A tool used in Shinto religious rites, made by placing a string of paper streamers at the end of a branch from a sakaki tree. It's said that by waving it at a person, the impurities they possess are transmitted from them into the onsa. Interesting. I guess Okabe really needs that. That's right. This onsa.
そのためには
First, I
ま
need
ず
to go
神
pray
様
to
に
the
手
gods,
を合わせ
though.
てこないとな
そうだね
You're right.
そ
Okay.
れじゃあその後
After
で
that, I'll purify you.
私もお祓いしてあげる
あ
Yeah.
あよろしく頼むよ
Thanks. I washed my hands in the water and prayed at the shrine. Come to think of it, this might have been the first time I'd done this here.
何をお願いしたの
What did you wish for?
まあ
Oh.
世界が平和でありますようにってね
またそうやって
You're
はぐら
such
か
a
すのか
liar. It was true though. Of course I knew it wasn't gonna come true, and that wishing wouldn't make it better.
そういえば
They're
遅い
late,
わね
come to think of it.
教授たち
The two professors.
初詣に行くって
I
言
told
った
them I
の
was visiting the
すごく
shrine,
来た
and
が
they
ってた
really
から
wanted to come.
場所を教
I
えてお
told
い
them
たん
where
だ
it
けど
was.
へ
Huh? Did
え
they
どこ
get
かで迷
lost
ってるのか
somewhere?
レイエス教授も一緒
Dr.
だから
Reyes is with him,
どこか
so they
寄り
might
道
have
してるのかも
stopped
ね
somewhere. Once they got here, it's probably going to get even busier.
ね
Hey,
えあの子でしょ
that's her, right?
何がだ
What?
岡部さんの
Your
彼女
girlfriend? It's that
あの
Mayuri
マ
girl,
ユリさんって
right?
人なんでしょ
まゆりはそんなんじゃない
Mayuri's not my girlfriend.
嘘
No
じゃああ
way.
の子
Then who is it?
誰も違うよ
Nobody. I don't have a
俺
girlfriend.
には彼女なんていない
本当に
Really?
これ
With
だ
all
け
these
可愛い
cute
女の
girls
子がた
around?
くさんいるのに岡部さん
Look up, eh?
も
Are
し
you
かして
maybe? No. Oh dear.
うん
I like that he doesn't get it and I got it immediately. Oh dear.
あーでも大丈夫よ私そういう
Oh,
の
don't
に
worry.
偏見
That
ない
stuff
から
doesn't bother me. We love an ally. I finally figured out what she was trying to say.
あの
Oh, no.
な違うよ
It's not that.
そういうのでもな
そうなんだ
I see. Then
じゃあ
why?
どうして
Don't you want a
彼
girlfriend?
女を作らないの
君
You know, you were
この
giving
前クリス
Kurisu
に
hell for
散々
talking
文句
about
言っ
this
てた
stuff
のに
earlier,
同
right?
じこと聞いてるぞ
あ
Oh, come
あ
to
言わ
think
れ
of
てみ
it,
れば
I guess humans just
自
hate
分
it
の
when
ことだ
somebody
と
does
嫌なの
something
に
to them.
人
But
の
they're
こと
more
に
than willing to do it to
興味が
somebody
出ちゃうのね
else.
人間って
I'll have to think about
これ
this.
は反省が必要だわ
Okarin! I'm gonna wave the Onita at you. Come quick. I'll be right back.
ちょっと行ってくるよ
え
Oh, he was saying it to her. I can read. Mm-hmm. Okay.
えやっぱり
I wonder if it's
クリスのこと
because of
があ
what
ったから
happened
か
with
しら
Kurisu. I could hear her small whisper, but I pretended that I didn't. What was supposed to be a short visit to the shrine ended up taking the whole day, as we talked and took pictures. We're back, Nia. Her fluffy hood and stuff, and just I want to squeeze the little paw gloves. Ugh. Yeah. Those outfits really strain your shoulders. When we saw Ferris and Suzaha back on their usual clothes, it finally felt like things were back to normal. Huh? Where are the others? They're not done changing yet. They asked us to wait a little longer, Nya. Mayuri, Kaguri, and Lukako hadn't come out yet. Hey, Okarin, you think Maishi and Kaguri are changing in the same room as Lukako? I mean, that is an interesting question, but also it's like none of our business, Daru. Like, clearly none of our business. No, they wouldn't. Would they? Oh, Luca, can you get this fastener on my back? Daughter, shut the fuck up, please. You need to die a little bit, like right this instant. No, I couldn't. Shut the fuck up. Luca, me too. Oh my god, I hate this. Shut up. Maybe this is going on there right now. Okay, is something wrong with this guy? A lot. Mao had only met Daru a few times, and already she was starting to be wary of him. Good for her, frankly. Daru may act weird, but he's harmless. Don't worry. That is true, he is harmless. He says a lot of the stupid shit, but he doesn't do anything, thank god. And he's also a super haka too, yeah? Thank you, Ferris, for advertising him. An extraordinarily talented hacker, or someone who claims to be one, also used as a threat when an argument on an anonymous message board gets out of hand. For example, my buddy's a super hacker, and he'll hack you and find out your real name. From here, the term grew to refer to extremely talented hackers who clearly do not exist. So true. Bebop, hello, welcome back, Hifemichu. You've missed a little bit. Like about an hour's worth of content. But that's okay. You mean hacker? Duh. Nothing too important though, Hifemichu, but like you did miss seeing the girls in shrine outfits. A hacker? Is that true? I shouldn't really be talking about it, but yeah, if you need something, you can just hit me up. I see. Then...
Oh no!
Maho's head jerked up in surprise at the sudden voice. I followed where she was looking and saw...
Where? Japanese German girl, どこにいるんだい, Rintaro?
Ah, he was not speaking in English. Okay. Where are the Japanese shaman girls, Rintaro? You came late, you stupid. Dr. and Dr. Riaz looked absolutely miserable. Maho said if I came here, I could see Japanese shaman girls, but they're gone. Japanese shaman girls? He means the shrine priestesses. Oh, I see. The shrine priestesses are done for the day.
Holy cow! So I said we should come soon.
Maybe you came up with good timing if we chew.
But you just enjoyed shopping too.
They were both holding bags from electronics stores. They must have done a lot of shopping on the way here.
That's enough.
You're both equally at fault. Thank you, Maho. The two of them started to look around the shrine, not even bothering to hide their disappointment. We're back, Okani. You sure took a while, Mayuri. Yep. Luca's mom gave me a lot of New Year's food. She said we can all eat it together. No. Yes, they are scrunkly. She kept adding to the pile of food, and so it ended up taking forever. I'm sorry.
いや、
No, it's
こっちこそ
fine.
気を使
Thanks.
ってもらって悪いな。
Excuse me? ちょっといいですか?
Can I ask you something? Huh? Oh, yes.
お参り
How do you worship
というのは
here?
どうやるんですか?
That's a weird sentence, but I kinda understand what he's saying. Foreigners, man. Oh,
First of all, we should purify our hands and mouth there.
Luca's English good. Yes, thank you. What?
I see.
They were indeed spunklier earlier.
Please come with me. I'll show you how to do.
Luca led the two professors off to pray. I wonder if there wasn't some kind of religious problem inherent in all this. What if they were fine with it? It wasn't my place to say anything. What was more important?
ルカ子、す
Wow.
ごいな。
I had no idea Lukako
まさかあん
spoke
な
so
に
much
英語
English.
喋れるとは。
ルカ君、
Luca's pretty smart, you
頭いいんだ
know.
よね。
Was he? Excuse?
それに、
And Lucky Abada has a lot of tourists, so he says he studies so he'll be able to answer any questions they have. Yeah, I figured that would be related. I had just discovered a surprising side to Lukako. English.
そういえばマユリ、
Hey,
カガリ
Mayuri.
はどうした？
Where's Kagari?
あれ
Huh?
そろそ
She
ろ
should
出
be
て
out
くる
soon.
と
Oh, there she is.
来た来たほらごめんね
Sorry,
お待たせしち
I
ゃって
took so long. Sorry I took so long. I read that wrong. That's okay. That was everybody then. Now we just had to wait for Lukako to finish.
Thank a lot. We had a wonderful experience.
Not at all.
Why is the English subtitle different than the actual English that was literally just spoken? There was nothing to translate. Whatever.
それじゃあ、ラボに向
Okay,
かうか。
let's head to the lab.
あ、そのことなんですけど
Oh,
実は
about
私
that.
こ
I'm
の後
actually
休
busy
養が
after
入っちゃ
this.
って
Yuki, no. What?
ゆきさん
Yuki,
来れ
you
ない
can't
の
come?
ごめんねまゆ
I'm
りちゃん
sorry, Mayuri.
バイトで欠員
Someone
出
called
て
off at work
ど
and
う
they
しても
really
入っ
need
てくれ
me.
ってそっか
I see. Okay.
それじゃあ
I guess you have
仕
to
方ない
then.
のです
I saw that both Daughter and Suzuha seemed disappointed too. Of course.
教授たちはこの後
What
ど
will
うす
you
るんです
guys do?
私はこの後
I've
ヨ
got
ガ
something to
ある
do
から
after this.
私もよ。
Me too.
今日はありがとう。
Thanks for everything.
素晴らし
It
い
was a day
発見
full
だ
of
らけだった
splendid
よ。
discoveries,
シャマ
even if I
ガー
didn't
に
get
は
to see the
会えなかった
shaman
ね。
girls.
本当ね。
That's right.
とっても
It was very
エキサイティングだったわ
exciting. Totemo exciting.
それじゃあリンタロウ。
See you later,
タバ
Rintaro.
のクリスにも
Do try
会って
to say hi to
みてね。
Kurisu once in a while. Suzuha is within earshot, isn't she? That might pose to be an issue.
では皆さん、また
Bye, everyone. See you soon. They smiled and disappeared into the bustling Akihabara streets.
じゃあ僕たち
Okay,
も行こ
let's
う
get
か。
going too.
そうだな。
Yeah. Even without Yuki, there were still twice as many people as usual heading for the lab.
それでは改めまして
So, once again, Happy New
明けまして
Year's!
おめでとうございます明けましておめでとう
Happy New Year's, everyone. Wow.
ルカ君
This food your mom made is really good, Luca.
本当
Really?
僕と
Kagari
係
and I
さんも
helped
手伝ったんだけど
I'm glad you like
そう言っ
it.
てもらえてよかった
Luca looks so happy. We'll play. You're all precious, frankly. Well,
えへん
yep.
なんて
Well, I really
私は
just did the
思いつけただけ
arranging.
なんだけど
Ferris. Ferris's little tail has like a pink. Oh, this is cute. Okay, anyways, I need to stop.
私この
I like the sweet tamagoyaki. It's all rolled up. Ferris using chopsticks with giant cat paws. You know what? That is so true. What the fuck? How does that work? You know what? It's better to not question it. And this little zoni is just delicious. Suzuha, what do you think? Yep, it's good. It's actually from the New Year's menu at Make Mignon Squared. New Year's. It's so sticky and delicious. It tastes like what? I'm not completing that sentence, no. Hashida, you really are a pervert, aren't you? Fubuki was barely putting any effort into her comments to Daru anymore. As she should, frankly. The whole day of his perversion must have tired her out. Fair. If he were in America, you could sue him for sexual harassment. I like the shrimp that's just on her plate. Say, what did they eat for New Year's in America? I don't know. Turkey, maybe? Wrong holiday. Isn't that Christmas? Still wrong holiday. Americans like to party on New Year's Eve, so they don't eat much on New Year's. Beans, maybe? You know what, that is a good point. It is normally New Year's Eve, but beans? Really? Beans? I sure do love lucky girls. No, I'm not saying that either. I'm not complaining that. Fuck you, Daru. Hashida, you really are a pervert, aren't you? Here, nice, Nyan. These glazed chestnuts are really good, Nya. What are you saying is not wrong, Spooky? I don't... do I want to know what you're agreeing to? I'm not sure anymore. Beans? About eating beans on New Year's? This year we gotta eat beans on New Year's. So true, we gotta do that. Provided I remember. As long as one of us remembers, we can eat beans on New Year's. And these black beans look like they're very nutritious. I can't eat all that. You can take your time. Chew thoroughly, okay? I like the display of this here, actually, the lobster. That's pretty iconic. Anyways. You're like a mom, Kagari. Isn't it fun having so many people around, Okarin? Yeah, you're right. How long had it been since we'd all had this much fun at the lab? No, that was in the Alpha World line. Which means that this may have been the first time in the Beta World line we'd done something like this. Meow. Is this the only tea we've got, Meow? The party hadn't started that long ago, but evidently we already were out of tea. Welp. My brother only bought sweet drinks. Of course he did. If they had no tea, then let them drink soda. Doc pee time. I don't know if I want to drink soda on New Year's. Alright, Daru and I will go buy some. I'm gonna let the girls go. Oh, Fubuki and I will go. Yes, good. Squish fairies pawsies. Me too. They were nice enough to invite us. It's the least we could do. I guess so. Okay, bye. I can just get whatever, right? God reading. I see. Thanks. It's a big help. There was a very brief silence after Kaede and Fubuki left. But then someone's phone rang. Sorry, it's mine. She took out her phone and checked the screen, then looked at me. Hey, Okabe. Can I access Amadeus right now? Huh? The call's from her. And it would make for really good data if I could see how she reacts to a situation like this.
それも
Can
い
I?
いサンプルになりそうだし。
それは
Well... Hey, Maho. What's Amadeus?
って何かな？
The inevitable, I guess. The next thing I knew, the call from Kurisu had stopped. Instead, everyone was listening to us.
特定の人間の記
It's
憶
an
データを
artificial
内包した
intelligence that incorporates a specific individual's memory data. Artificial?
AI のこと
An AI, yeah? AI.
AI とは
AI stands for ancient intelligence. In other words, the great lost wisdom of ages past, yeah?
知恵のことなんだね
Okay, Paris. Shush. I love you, but shush. It stands for artificial intelligence.
It's a program that thinks and learns on its own.
But if it incorporates a specific person's memories, doesn't that mean it's a copy of them? What we're trying to find out right now is whether it's a copy or not. And that's Amadeus? Wow, I had no idea you were making something like that. Luca, do you know what he's talking about? No, I'm afraid I don't. It would be easier just to show you, but... She glanced over at me.
俺の映らないところでなら
As long as you don't point the camera toward me.
わかった
Alright. She sighed and reached toward the icon on the smartphone with her finger. What? You can run it on a phone?
本体は大
It's
学の
actually
サーバー
running
に
on
あ
a
るんだけどね
university server. We just made it so you can use this as an access point. Thought was staring down at the screen with stars in his eyes. Oh god. Please no. And as soon as I heard the voice from her phone... Come on, Maho. Why won't you pick up? What? Oh, wow. What? You're not Maho. Who are you? Me? I'm Itaru Hashida. Feel free to call me Itaru if you want. Preferably with your eyes turned upwards with your cheeks slightly reddened. Daughters, I swear to God. Why would I call you by name when I don't even know you? Who are you anyway? Sorry to scare you. Oh, Maho. Who is this? His name's Hashida. He's a friend of Okabe's. It's New Year's today, right? So I'm at his lab having a party with his friends. Right. Okabe. That cold, uncaring man. You should probably avoid hanging out with him too much. Otherwise he might abandon you someday. Ugh. Kurisu, I swear. It's a... Now. There was ice in her words. She must have been really mad. Oh yeah, she's mad for real. Well, I guess I could understand why. So anyway, I'll introduce you all. This is Amadeus, an AI with the personality and memories of Kurisu Makise. What? Kurisu Makise? Yep. I knew Suzuha was gonna react. You mean the Kurisu Makise? The Hashida's family voices rose in unison. That's right, those two knew about Kurisu. And they knew what happened to her. Wasn't Kurisu Makise murdered at the radio building in July? Yeah. Kurisu Makise. So this is her. Oh, so you all know the original me, do you? Oh, well, yeah, I suppose. It's complicated. Don't let it bother you. I know what happened to my original. Oh, you do? That was easier said than done. Hey, is this a video game? I seem to be the only one who didn't get what was going on. She is an actual child. But for now, I was glad of that. Her words broke the tension that was building up in the room. I'm not a video game. I'm an AI. I talk and think on my own, just like you do. Wait, is this really an AI, Mia? That's amazing, Mia. Maho's the one who's amazing. She made me. Everyone was staring in awe at Kurisu as she answered their questions. I started to regret this. I shouldn't have let Kurisu talk here. I shouldn't have made them all remember Kurisu. I need to end this conversation as soon as possible. Hiyajo. Huh? The second I spoke, Maho emitted a small cry of surprise. What's wrong? Amadeus just disappeared. What? Maybe the app crashed? That happens sometimes. Yeah, but I tried restarting and it couldn't connect to the servers. Maybe they're doing a server update? If so, nobody told me about it. It looks like I can still get a data connection here. Paris had tried and succeeded to connect her own smartphone to the web. That's strange. That's never happened before. Connection. Hey, Okabe, can you try it on your phone? No, I don't think Kurisu likes me. But before I could end my sentence, I heard a crash. I'm sorry. Kagari had evidently dropped a glass. Little fragments were spread out all over the floor. Are you okay? You look pale. Yeah, thanks. I'm just a little tired, maybe. Oh, but I'm fine. Sorry. I'll clean it up right away. You just stay put, Kagari. I'll clean it up. What a good boy. And it was in the instant that Lucas stood up to get the broom that I heard the sound. Oh. Spooky, what are you doing here? Why are you in the CG? Get out of the CG. Anyways, nobody move. Already dared. What you gonna do about it, Spooky, huh? Armored defense stormed into the room out of nowhere. Nobody knew what was going on. What? Yeah? They were all wearing strange masks. They were all holding guns. Some of them had assault rifles. There's literally 4. And 3 of them are very... I'm not... You know what? I'm gonna not assess the guns right now. Let's move on. What is this? Some kind of surprise? It is definitely some kind of surprise. That's not wrong. Yeah, I'll let him do his thing. The sight brought that nightmare back to me. Understandable. Have a nice day. Nayuri's brutal murder, which I'd seen again and again and again and again. I thought it was okay now. I thought everything was over. Was this because of the world line change 2 weeks ago? Mayuri. Quiet. Mayuri's going to die again. Makuni, I'm scared. I said stay quiet. A bang. A black hole on the floor. It's okay. That was just a warning shot. But it was enough to snap everyone out of their terror. Is that real? Okay. I... No, don't do anything to tick them off. They were serious. They kill anyone who didn't need without mercy. Reading. Suzuha. What was Suzuha doing? It was no good. Naya was clinging to her legs and keeping her from moving. No, maybe there was just too many of them for her to do anything about. I had to do something, but my legs were shaking too much for me to manage anything helpful. Just stay calm, everyone. Easier said than done. It's not that easy, man. Just calm down and do what they want. I've gone through this more times than I could count, but it was still all I could do to speak. But evidently my desperation had gotten through to them, because they stopped panicking, clumped together, and simply waited for the intruders next to move. I heard the sound of heels from behind the armed men, of course heels. The woman's footsteps coming up the stairs. Who wants to bet? It's Moeka! Was it here? Moeka Kiryu, is it you? Are you gonna kill Mayuri again? But what appeared from beyond the door was... a woman with a riding suit. Salty, what are you doing? This is the wrong series. A woman in black. She wore a skin-tight motorcycle suit and a black helmet. Oh wait, that's the same person that... like, when Ferris and, like, Suzuha were, the thingy-majig. Is it one of the girls that left them? But why would both of them leave if it was only one of them? I don't think I read this. She wore a skin-tight motorcycle suit and a black helmet. The black visor was pulled down and I couldn't see her face. It had to be her though. But if it was, what did they want? Last time it was me, Daru, and Kurisu. But Kurisu was gone. Did that mean they were after Maho? The woman silently looked around the room, and then walked over to us and reached out her hand. Huh? She grabbed Kagari's arm and yanked her forward. They were after Kagari? But why her? No, there was only one reason they'd want her. Did they know then? That Kagari was from the year 2036? No, let me go. I don't recognize who that grunt would be from. Kagari struggled. But that one was stronger than she imagined, and she was easily pulled away. No, save me, someone! Help me. Mayuri and Kagari reached out their hands, but they grabbed nothing. But they both grabbed nothing but air. What do I do? What should I do? They did allude to a new evil organization, so it could be a new grunt we haven't met yet. Yeah, the foreigners that were searching after Kagari for whatever reason. If I moved, Mayuri would. Everyone would. Then I just have to just watch as she was taken away. There was suddenly a scream from near the door. By the time I looked over, the second man was already falling to the floor. Tenoji! I was expecting to be cheerful that he's here, but hey, Tenoji! Hey, what the hell's going on here? Branshi! Damn it. Before he could turn his gun around, Tenoji had grabbed his hand and twisted it upwards. I heard the dull sound of a snapping bone. Oh dear. The men seemed unsure of how to handle the sudden intruder. One of the men decided to run towards us. Strong command, yes. Yeah, I'm glad Tenoji's on our side. Thank you, Tenoji. He reached up for what looked like the weakest member of her group. No, not her. Normally this would have been the right choice, but this time it was the worst choice he could have made. Yeah. With speed that you could never imagine from someone so huge, Tenoji closed the gap between himself and that man in an instant, slamming him into the wall. When they saw him bounce off and hit the floor, the others became deathly pale, as they fucking should. And then Suzuha, whose legs were now free of Nai's grasp, moved as well. Oh, she moved so fast she just disappeared off screen. There went her sprite. A thin, muscular leg, the exact opposite of what you expect to see from Daru's daughter, lashed upwards, straight for the motorcycle suit woman's neck. This is honestly a pretty cool CG, not gonna lie, but getting back into the moment. The woman blocked the kick with her arm at the last moment. But when she moved her hand to block, she let go of Kagari. Why is Okabe gotta be roasting his friends all the time? To be fair, it is Daru. I reached out my hand and quickly pulled her close. Realizing the tide had turned, the woman leaped out of the lab in an instant, clutching her injured arm. The other attackers followed suit, carrying their injured fellows. In a moment, the chaos was replaced with silence. I'm trying to think of who it is, though, because, like, it kind of sounded like Moeka, like when Moeka's in, like, serious mode, but, like, I'm honestly not 100% sure at the same time, though. But I can't think of who else it would sound like otherwise, you know? Because there's no way it's not someone that the cast knows. It can't be someone that we don't know, you know? But I don't know who it could be. There's only so many options with pretty much everyone in the room, you know? Mayuri's quavering voice brought me back to reality. Mayuri, are you okay? Yeah. What about the rest of you? You okay? You're not hurt? Daru, Suzuha, Ferris, Likako, Nae, Maho, Kaguri. Their faces were drained of color, but none of them seemed hurt. Understandable. It's okay. It's okay now. Daddy will keep you safe, Nae. Understandable. Actual child crying after a very, very traumatic event. Yeah, fair game, fair game. When they saw the Tenochi family clinging to each other, everyone finally sighed with relief. But still. Hey, Okabe. Tell me what the hell's going on. Who were those people? That's what we want to know. No. I don't know. I didn't. At first I thought they were with CERN. But if they were, there was no reason for Tenoji to be here. Yugo Tenoji was actually FB, the leader of the Akihabara Rounders. Of course, it was possible that someone working for FB, Moeka, for example, had acted without his knowledge. Everyone tensed as the door opened again. Fair. We're back! They brought us a lot of drinks. You missed an extremely traumatic event. Congrats. Sorry we're late. Fubuki kept adding more stuff to the cart. Huh? What happened, guys? You all look so scared. Thanks for taking me home.
Yeah.
It's fine. Of course, after that, the New Year's party was cancelled. Me and Marty had really been looking forward to it, but none of us were up for partying after that. I told everyone I'd give them an explanation another day. For now, I decided to send them home for safety's sake. Everyone but the Tenojis walked with me to the station. Those who were taking the train home split up with us there, and the rest came with me to the Yanabayashi shrine. Daru, Suzuha, Lukako, and Kaguri were the only ones left. Hello? Got a message? Yeah, there we go. Got here safe, Nya. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the update, Ferris, Nya. Those stickers are fucking cute, though. Thank you. Yes, thank you. This is so cute. Anyways. Nobody followed us. Don't worry. I watched carefully, but I didn't see anything strange. I see. I haven't seen anyone suspicious at Akibara Station either. I imagine another update. Nike Bukuro, good. If they were CERN rounders, I would have expected to see them everywhere. I told the ones who had taken the train to go straight home and contact me when they got there. Several of them already had. They made it home just fine. Nice, you made it home fine. Yay. Very good. I told Mayuri in particular to send me stickers online at regular intervals. Noted. She'd been doing that, so she was probably okay. But that didn't mean I was out of the woods yet. No problems. Good. Do you think they were really after me? Probably. Think they know who Kaguri-tan is? I bet they do. I didn't know if they were with CERN yet. But it was safe to assume that they knew Kaguri's from the future, and that's why they'd attack her. I'm sorry. I'll put you all in danger because of me. It's not entirely your fault. She was brought here from the future at a young age, and then she went missing. She was another victim of fate, like me. But are you sure we don't want to go to the police? I'm sorry, but not yet. Maho and the others had asked me the same thing, but I had managed to get them to hold off. Part of the problem was that I didn't think they'd believe us, but the biggest issue was Kaguri. If we told them that they were after Kaguri, we would have to explain who she was. We couldn't tell them the truth, and even if we did, they wouldn't believe us. So what now? There's nothing we can do until we find out who they are. Then you want us to figure that out by ourselves? How? No. To be honest, I had no clue. The world was full of groups who would want a functioning time machine if they knew it existed. Russia, America, China, and even Japan. If I couldn't find out who they were, the same thing was likely to happen again. Meow. Cat in the hallway. I'll come up with something tomorrow. Anyway, Lukako, I need your help with something. Yes. What is it? Cat's meowing louder. Can Suzuha stay with you too? Huh? You want me to stay with Brother Luca? Yeah. I thought about sending Kaguri somewhere else, but there are more people here and the security's better. They had security systems to keep people from vandalizing the place and robbing the donation boxes. Just taking a quick look around, I could see there were cameras. And this was Kaguri's idea to begin with.
かがりも
You'd rather
ここの
stay
方
here
がいいん
too,
だろ
right, Kaguri? Yeah. I could understand that. She was already in an unstable state after losing her memories, even before what happened today.
鈴葉がいてくれれば
If you're here,
みんな少し
everyone
は
will
安
feel
心できる
safer. Of course.
もちろん
We'll need her
ル
parents'
カ子の家
permission
族の
though.
承認が必要だが
お父さんはきっ
I'm
と
sure Dad
大
would
歓
love
迎
it.
だと思います。
Most certainly true.
私も別
I
に
don't mind
構わ
either.
ない。
僕も泊まっても
I
いいの
can stay
だ
here
ぜ
too if you want, daughter. No.
兄さんは
You
帰り
go
なさい
home,。brother.
しょぶー
Aww. Watching them talk made me think that things are slowly returning to normal. Nikako and Kaguri's expression softened a little. Daughter's usual antics had come in handy for once.
じゃあ頼んだぞ
Thanks.
何かあった
Call me
ら
right away if
す
something
ぐに連絡し
happens.
てくれ
わかりました。
Understood. Dad and I left Kaguri to the two of them and headed back to the lab.
なあ、あれ、
Hey,
本当
well,
に
that
起
really
きたことなん
happened,
だよ
didn't
な。
it?
ああ
Yeah.
ドッキリとかじ
It
ゃなく
wasn't some
て、
kind of candid camera
現実
thing.
なん
It
だ
was
よ
real,
な。
wasn't it? Real. Yeah, that was real. I experienced it so many times before. Screams and the smell of gunpowder.
どうした
What's
の
wrong,
かりん
Gokarin? Sorry. I must have finally relaxed.
安
Because
心
I'm
した
not
せいか
feeling so good.
気分が
I've been so focused on seeing everyone home safely that I hadn't had time to think about it. But with that done, the memories came flooding back. The memories of last July.
大丈夫
It's okay.
今は僕
I'm
も
with
一緒
you.
だからさ。
Want to take a
な
little
んなら
rest?
ちょっと休む
I could feel Daddy's huge hand rubbing my back. Strangely, he made me feel a little better. Thanks.
ありがとう
I'm okay now.
もう大丈夫だ
無理すんな
Don't
よ
push。yourself too hard, man.
あ
Yeah. I started to walk toward the lab again, and Daddy followed me, worried. Why is the cat meowing so loud? Meow. See, I meow at him back and he doesn't care. Some cats, I swear.
なあ、オカリン。
Hey, Okarin.
うん
Hmm.
やっぱさ、
This has something
こ
to
れ
do
も
with
タ
the
イム
time
マシン
machine,
関係
doesn't
のこ
it?
とだよな。
あ
Yeah.
これも、
Is
シュ
this
タインズ
also
ゲ
that
ートの
choice of
選択
Steins
とか
Gate
いうや
thing?
つ
The choice of Steins Gate?
今思えば
You know, that was a really
痛々しい響き
embarrassing
だな
name for it. Yeah, it is nice seeing Nutter actually being a good friend. Yeah, he's besties with everyone, but he never got to show that. Yeah. Like, it's not like it was ever, like, shown to be, like, a bad friend, but, like, it is nice seeing, like, the proper side of him, like, actually consoling Okabe. But, like, Okabe also was at fault for that not really being shown because he just didn't talk to anyone, except for Kurisu sometimes, so it's also nice that Rentaro is actually, like, relying on his friends, as you should. And the cat's going back to meowing like crazy. Meow. Do you want pets or not? Because if you come back, I can give you more pets. But if you keep meowing in the hallway, I can't do anything.
オカリン。
Okarin. Is he going to keep following me forever? No matter how much I tried to look away or run? Yeah. I just wanted to live in peace. Was even that too much to ask now?
オカリン。
Okarin,
肩貸してやる
hang
よ
on to my shoulder.
え
What?
まだふらつ
You're
いて
barely
るじゃん。
walking straight.
ほり、
Here.
大丈
I'm
夫だよ
fine.
いいから遠慮す
Come
ん
on,
なって。
man. Just do it.
ダル
Thought you.
ん
Hmm.
お前キモいぞ。
You're creepy.
最近のまと
It's
も
a
になっ
lot
たおか
creepier
げ
to
の
see you
方が
acting
キ
like a
モいっ
normal
つう
human
の。
being, man.
ありが
Thanks.
とな。
気にすんな。
Don't worry about it. I like their bond. Oh. Lookalike perspective. Lookalike's pajama shirt is very cute. Look at Urishibara was sad. He's been sad for a long, long time. It had been a long time since he'd first met Ritaro Okabe, become friends, and began to visit the Future Gadget Lab. Itaru Hashida, his classmate Mayuri Shina, and the other lab members all treated him as a friend. Yeah, no kidding, indeed. He is sad. A sad boyo. That by itself made him happy. He was just an ordinary shy boy, and they accepted him anyway. He was very grateful for that. But still, he always felt like he was being left out. He knew they were hiding something from him. That made him sad. But what made him sadder was that he couldn't bring himself to ask them about it.
寝ないの？
You're not going to sleep?
あまねさんこそ
What about you,
まだ
Amane?
起きてたんです
I
ね。
didn't think you'd still be awake.
いろいろ考えるこ
I've
と
got a
があっ
lot
て
to
ね。
think about.
そうですか。
I see. Even Luca could tell that a lot meant she was thinking about what happened today. The New Year's party. The mysterious men who'd burst into the lab. They were holding guns. Not plastic model guns. Real guns. From Luca's perspective, it was a mystery how they'd even gotten them into Japan. So true, bestie. But they were real anyway. They had real guns in their hands, and they pointed them at him and the others. They hadn't seemed real then, but now the very thought made him shiver. If any of them had squeezed their index fingers just a little, Luca, wouldn't be here right now. Kagari Shina moaned softly in her sleep. She must have been really tired after everything that had happened today. She had gone to sleep almost immediately after she laid down, and her short breaths had soon changed into moans. Yeah, they all deserve a big ol' hug. Big ol' group hug, please.
めっちゃ嫌だよ。
Was she dreaming of her mother?
まゆり。
Oh dear. Even that didn't surprise Luca much. She'd started calling out that name in her sleep several days ago. Kagari Shina. Mayuri Shina. At first he just thought it was a coincidence that they had the same last name. But... He almost spoke, then stopped. There was so much he wanted to ask but couldn't. He wanted courage. Just a little. The courage to ask them to tell him. He reached under his pillow and felt something hard. It was a cheap toy sword, the kind you could buy at any store. Why would you put it under your fucking pillow? But still, it was his treasure. He had held the hilt tight.
あの、 聞いても
Can I ask you something?
いいですか？
何？
What? Suzuha sat up and looked straight at him. He was only barely able to stop himself from looking away. If he did, he wouldn't be able to ask anything. He touched the toy sword once more and slowly opened his mouth to speak.
あまねさん
Amane,
は
What do you call Okabe Uncle
Okarin-おじさんって呼ぶんですか？
Why do you call Okabe Uncle Okarin?
どうして
Why do you call Mayuri Big Sis
まゆ姉
Mayu?
さんって呼ぶんですか？
Why do you call Ferris Big
どう
Sis
して
Mimi?
フェイリスさんのこと、ルッポクのこと、
Why do you call me
Luka-ni-sanって呼ぶんですか？
Brother Luca? Wait, does that mean he never transitions? Fuck, that sucks.
まゆりママって
When she says Mama
まゆりちゃん
Mayuri,
のことで
she's
すよ
talking
ね。
about Mayuri, isn't she?
どうしてかがりさん
Why
が
does she call her
ま
that?
ゆりママなんて言うんですか？
私の言えた義理じゃないって
I
ことは
know I
分
shouldn't
か
be
ってる。
saying this, but I think it's better that you don't
知
know.
らない方がいいと思う。
そうやって
Are you just trying to keep me
僕
out of
は
everything
また蚊帳
again?
の外なんですか？僕だって知りた
I
いで
want
す。
to know what's going on too.
僕だ
I
って
want to share in what all of you are
皆さん
going
と同じ
through.
悩みを共有したいんです。
ルカ兄さん、
Brother Luca,
教えて
will you tell me?
もらえませんか？
She looked him straight in the eye for a moment, silently. Luca simply waited.
オカリンおじさんがさ、
I think I understand the reason why
Luka-ni-san
Uncle
に事情を
Okarin
言わ
doesn't
ない
tell
理
you
由。
anything.
私、なんとなくわかる気がするんだ。
That's what
理由
the reason
Desu ka?
why.
ルカ兄さんには
He wants you to stay
純粋
completely
に
a part
こ
of
の
this
世界の
world.
人でいてほしいんだよ。
Okay, that's more understandable, but still, come on.
ルカ兄さんだけは
He wants you to be the one
今と
person
いう
who
時
only
間
knows
の
the
存
world
在
as
でい
it
てほ
is
しい
right
んだ。
now.
それが
I think that's what
オカ
saves
リンおじ
him.
さんの救いなんだ。
僕が
And what saves him.
救い
ああ、
Yeah,
そんな
but that's... Now that she told him that, he couldn't ask any more questions. Did Rentaro Okabe really think that? He didn't even know. Mao! Get your butt over here if you can keep mowing like a lunatic. Mow, mow, mow. See, now that I'm mowing back, he's not doing anything. Come on. Some cats. In the end, he would never know anything. And that only made him sadder. You could hear the cat through your headphones that time. God damn it. Cat. Wow. Where are you? The next day after the attack, it arrived just a little before I was supposed to, but the person I was meeting was already there.
お待たせしましたにゃ。
It's all set, Nyan. Tell him Auntie Hufu sends loves. As soon as he gets his butt over here.
ありがとう。
Thanks. When did we switch back to Rintaro's perspective? Did I miss the transition, or... I don't know anymore. I think I got too distracted with the cat, so I probably missed it. No, it's just now. The thing was implied with the change of the day. Okay. That makes sense. Because normally they're a lot better with, like, showing the little character thingamajig. But anyways. Like, I think Luca just goes to sleep and now Rintaro is at May Queen. But regardless, there's normally, like, the little transition thing that shows the character, even with Okabe. So. Anyways, carrying on. Mao. Don't you dare start up. Get your butt over here. Mr. Mao Mao, don't make me go grab you. Anyways. Thanks.
近くの席にはしばらく誰も
I'll
座
keep
ら
the
せない
seats
よう
near
にす
you
るか
empty
ら。
for a while.
思う
So
存分
talk as much
話
as
す
you
とい
like,
いにゃ。
Neo.
助かる。
Thanks. Cat. He arrives. He heard my threat, and is like, fine. Should have expected that. I sipped some fresh coffee as I observed the person in front of me. Moika Kiryu. She was expressionless as ever, and there was no way to tell what she was thinking.
話って
What did you want to talk about?
腕の調子はどう
How's your
だ
arm?
腕
My arm.
あ
Yeah.
もう大
Is
丈
it
夫な
okay
のか
now? The girl in the motorcycle seat yesterday. She'd blocked Suzuha's kick with her arm. Suzuha told me later that her kick had landed pretty hard, and whoever hit had probably gotten hurt. If that was Moika.
何を言ってるか
I don't know what you're talking
わからな
about.
い
そうか
I see. But I still don't know if Moika was innocent.
腕を見せてもらってもいいか
腕
My arm.
ああ
Yeah. Roll up the
左
arm
の
of
腕
your
の
left
袖をま
sleeve,
くってもらい
please.
たい
どうして
Why?
ダメか
Is it a problem? Micah sighed, as if she were annoyed. She didn't seem upset or worried at all. Hello? Look at me in big trouble. What's up? Can I wait? Sorry, I can't help with that. What's up? You remember what happened yesterday, right? You sure bet I do. So I was just talking with Naya online. And then she told me about her dreams for the future. Naya's dreams, huh? What were they? First one. She wants to get good at badminton. That's fair. You said first. Does that mean there's a second? Second. She wants to get good at fighting games. Also fair. Third. The Oopa. She wants to decorate the bronze tube workshop so it looks pretty. Fourth. She wants a telescope. Is that a dream? Mate, you're kind of having an important conversation now. And it's okay, I think this is more important. Is that a dream? She says lately she's like to looking at the stars. She must have gotten it from you. Jealous? She seems like she's interested in space. Naya's so strong. She's a very strong girl. You're right. Oh, Nayashi is okay, too. That's right. Okay, well. Mao, why are you losing your mind, sir? Come here. Come here. Cat on lap. Oh, I need to change the way I'm holding so I can actually use the mouse. Hang on, sir. Okay. There you go. She didn't seem upset or worried at all. Where are you trying to go, sir? Ah, fine. No cat on lap. And that made me worried. Why was she so calm? Micah rolled up her sleeve like I asked her to. Her skin was a deathly pale white. There was nothing else. There were no bruises and no traces of her trying to hide something with foundation. Of course, there were also no bandages.
ありがとう
Thanks.
し
You
まって
can
く
put
れ
your sleeve back. Micah tilted her head just a little, rolled her sleeve back down. The girl in the motorcycle suit wasn't Moika. That wasn't a big surprise. This wasn't a big surprise either. I'd already assumed that she wasn't. Come to think of it, Moika knew that Kagure Shuna was with us a long time ago. There was no need to attack when so many people were around. Moika had nothing to do with this, knowing that for sure was progress. But that left me with a new problem. Who was that woman in the motorcycle suit then? In order to allay, I don't know, Moika's suspicions, I asked her for a report on her research and told her to keep it up. When I said goodbye and headed to my next destination. Allay. I said it two different ways, so you saying I said it right does not help me at this point, Christ. This was my next destination. Allay. Okay. It took real dedication to open a store like this on the 2nd of January. I took a deep breath, steeled myself and went inside.
失礼します。
Excuse me. Diminish or put at rest fear, suspicion, or worry. Predictably. I mean, I kind of figured what it meant within the context, but knowing how to read it is a different matter. But Hifumichu helps. You're finally here. He sounded like he was waiting for me. Jack Hummer. You came to explain what happened yesterday, right?
それもあります。
That's part of it. Tenochi had been really pushy about last night, so I told him I'd explain today. So, what was all that about yesterday?
その前に
Before we get to that,
一つ
I
確
want to
認
check
したいんです
something.
が、
What happened last night?
昨日のあれ
That
は
wasn't you, was it?
あなたの差し金じゃないですよね。
What do you think he's gonna say? Like, Tenochi always looked angry, but now he looked even more pissed off. As he fucking should, because, like, what question is that? Obviously he wasn't. Me. What the hell is that supposed to What's that supposed to mean? Is surely what that was supposed to be. Anyways, why would I send those guys after you?
わかりませんか？
You don't know? Yeah, I know what Okabe's trying to do too, but it's also, like, obviously unnecessary. I don't know. Of course I don't.
それは
Because I checked to see that Naya was nearby before I spoke.
あなたがラウンダーだからですよ。
Because you're around her,
Mr.
Mr.
Ferdinand
Ferdinand Brand. Or should I
Yeah.
call you FB?
FB と呼んだ方がいいですか？
Oh. Anyways, Ferdinand Braun. This is what you missed in the previous game, Spooky. Karl Ferdinand Braun, 1850 to 1918, German, winner of the 1909 Nobel Prize in Physics, inventor of the Braun tube. That's why he went by FB as a rounder. His expression quickly turned blank. You bastard. Daddy. Naya must have sensed the change in her dad's mood, because she turned towards him.
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
どうしたって
What do you mean?
何がだ
急に
You look so scary for a moment.
そうか
Did I?
お父さん
That
は
is the same
いつ
as
も通りだ
over.
ぞ
See?
ほら
Yeah.
ほら分かっ
So
た
be a
ら
good
いい
girl
子
and
だ
go
から外で
outside.
ああいやいや
Stay there and
そこ
watch
で
TV.
テレビでも
Okay?
見てなな
Okay. Naya still seemed concerned, but did as she was told and sat in the chair in front of the CRT TV. The TV was playing a New Year's comedy program.
やはり
I figured you
娘
wouldn't
には
want
知
your
られた
daughter
くはないん
knowing.
ですね。
Tenoji said nothing, but motioned for me to sit in a chair away from her. Instead of his usual yelling, he was ice cold. I started sweating despite the winter chill. But now that I brought it up, it was too late to do anything about it. No shit. I sat down in the small seat, legs tense. I was ready to run at any moment.
おめえ
Where the hell did this
Nani
come
を
from,
言ってやがる。
kid?
ごまかしても無駄で
You
す。
can't talk your way out of it.
ごまかすも何
Talk my
も
way out of it.
俺には
I
おめ
really
えが
don't know what
何
the
を
hell
言っ
you're
てるの
going on
が
about.
さっぱりわからねえななんだそ
What
の
the hell is this
FB とか
FB
なんとかっ
anyway?
てのは
Some kind of new
新手の
SNS?
SNS か
Facebook? Okay. I know what SNS is. Yeah, social networking service. These are community-oriented websites of varying forms, such as registration-based or invitation only. These sites include functions that make it easier to communicate with others on the internet. I
俺は知ってるんです。
know that you're a
あ
certain
なたがセル
rounder.
ンのラウンダーだってことを。
His eyes felt like they were boring a hole in me. They were completely different from the eyes of the ordinary Tenoji I knew. They were the eyes of a killer. A cold killer who wasn't even trying to hide his murderous intent.
一応聞いてやる
I
が
guess it doesn't hurt to ask. Where did you find this out? How are you going to explain this, sir? Okabe. I don't need to tell you. Is that seriously your way out? Come on. Don't let him intimidate you. You're in control here. Come on. Tell me. You wouldn't have come here if you weren't ready for this. You wouldn't believe me even if I did. Don't be like that. Let's just have a little chat. God knows I'm not getting any customers today. This man worked for CERN. He was a rounder. What those rounders did to me in the other world line. I would never forget that. But Tanoji probably didn't work for CERN willingly. He probably had his reasons. At least, that's how it felt in the Alpha world line. Of course, the Beta world line might be different. In this world, he never met Suzu Hashida. How much of an effect that had on his life, I don't know. I didn't know, rather. Tanoji was staring at me, not moving a muscle. Depending on what I said, he was ready to kill me without a word. That's what his body language seemed to convey. Fine, I'll tell you then. Let's see if you believe it. World lines, huh? I don't believe it. That's what he called. Come on. That's what I told you when we started. And it doesn't matter if you believe it or not. What's important is that I know who you are. That's right. He admitted it. What you're saying is almost completely accurate. You know things only I'm supposed to know. It's a goddamn creepy, to be honest. By making Tanoji admit who he really was, I could assume I'd won the first round of this conversation. This is when things got hard. I know that CERN demands absolute secrecy, and that they kill you not only if you fail in your mission, but if you succeed too. CERN had always ensured that their rounders died. And then they killed Mayuri too. You knew that too. He slowly stood up. But this has nothing to do with your mission. I barely managed to squeak out the words. It's the same with your secrets. There was no leak. I knew them from the start. So there's no need for you to be punished. Am I wrong? Tanoji's face was right in front of me. His green eyes were boring into me and I couldn't even move. But I guess you're right. Sir never told me to look for this IBM 5100 thing. They never told me to bring you to them. If they didn't tell me, there's no need for me to do it. And if you don't tell anyone I'm around here, that's the end of that. No problem. Tanoji was looking past me toward Nae. He was still watching TV. His eyes had changed from those of a beast to those of a parent. So, what is it? You told me all of this because you want something, right? I actually want your help with something. Tanoji silently waited for me to continue. I want you to protect Kagari Shina, the girl that was attacked last night. Who's after her, and why? I don't know. And then I can't do it. Because you don't want to involve your daughter. I guess you do. No, but you never should have brought it up. She's already involved, isn't she? Do you think what happened last night isn't going to happen again? You're using Nae as a hostage.
殺すぞ
I'll
てめ
kill
え
you, you little bastard. Stay calm. Lose it here and it's all over.
協力し合おう
I'm saying we should work
と言ってい
together.
るんですよ
協
Work
力ね
together, huh?
こっちにデメリ
There's
ッ
a
トし
lot
か
of
ねえじゃね
downsides
え
for me in that, isn't there?
そんなことないよ。
That's not true. Hi, Suzuha. Suzuha came into the store along with...
すみません。
Excuse me,
かがり
Kagari.
鈴葉
Suzuha, you were
話を聞い
listening.
てたのか
Suzuha nodded.
例えば、
For instance,
私と
if you
鏡
were
を
to
バイ
hire
トとして
Kagari
こ
and
こ
I
に
had to
置いて
work
もらえ
here,
れば、
you wouldn't
目を
have to
離さな
leave.
くてもよくなる。
True. It was close to the lab, and probably safer. You could protect them while protecting Naya. You weren't expecting an enemies to begrudging ally storyline, but god damn it, I love this trope. Honestly, yeah. It's good. Good shit here.
おめえらがこの
It'd
ビ
be
ルから
faster
出
for
て
you
く
to
方
get
が
the
手っ
hell
取り
out.
早いな
Naya and I wouldn't
そ
have
したら
anything to worry
俺や
about
ナイが
then.
巻き込まれることもなくなる
あなたたち親子は、
You just saw the faces of the
襲っ
attackers
てき
last
た連
night.
中の顔を見て
You
い
know
る。
what that means, don't
それ
you?
が何を意味するか、わから
There's a chance they might try to kill everyone who saw their faces.
私は戦闘の経
I've got
験があ
combat
る。
experience.
銃も
I
扱
know how
え
to
る。
use a gun.
あ
You
な
saw
たも
that
昨日
yesterday.
見てたはず。だから、それな
So I
りに
can
役
help.
には立てる。
Tenochi rubbed his temples and thought for a moment, but...
お父さん、
Daddy. Naya, who'd been watching TV the whole time, suddenly interrupted.
私、
I don't know
よ
what's
くわ
going
かん
on,
ないけど、昨日みたいな
but
こと
yesterday
は
was scary.
怖
I
いか
don't
ら
want that to happen again.
嫌だな。
ナイ
No.
お父さんが守
I
って
was
くれ
really
て、
happy when you
す
protected
ごく
me,
嬉しか
but
っ
when
た
I
け
thought
ど、
about you getting hurt, it made me even more scared.
私を守るために無茶して怪我するかもって想像したら、もう鈴葉お姉ちゃん
Big
は
sis Suzuha is
すご
really
く強
strong,
いし、
and she protected me
昨日
yesterday.
は私のことかばってくれてたよ。
Kids can be cute sometimes, I guess. Didn't I understand what we were saying?
私
I want to be
はお姉
with
ちゃん
them.
たちと一緒がいいな。
Tenoji scratched his head and then spoke brusquely. Brusquely? Brusquely. Yeah, that's a word.
言っとくが
Just so you
バイト
know,
代は
the two of
2
you were
人で
splitting
1
the
人分だか
pay.
らな
Cheapskate.
渋いね。
Cold.
文句があ
If
る
you
な
got a
らい
problem
いん
with
だ
it, then you
ぜ
can find another job.
いえ、
No.
あ
Thank
りがとう
you,
ございます。
sir.
店長さん、お父さん。
Daddy. Cat. Hello. Cat jump scare. Naya gave her dad a hug. This was a good sign. If Tenoji was on our side, I could probably keep Kagari safe.
ありがとうございます
Thank you.
別におめえ
It
の
ain't
た
for
めじゃね
you, it's for
えナ
Naya.
エのためだ
Naya was already happily chattering away at Kagari and Suzuha. As Tenoji watched, his eyes were those of a father again.
ま
Anyway,
こっちはそういうこ
that's
と
how
に
we'll
してやっ
handle
か
it
らよ
here. Okabe,
おめえは
you find out who
連
those
中が
guys
何
were.
者なのか突き止めろじゃねえと対
Otherwise,
策も打
there's
ちよ
nothing
うが
I
ねえ
can
ぞ
do.
わか
Got
っ
it?
たな
わかりました
Got it. It was one thing to say it, but honestly, I had no clues at all. I turned to go up the stairs to the lab, when Tenoji seemed to remember something.
そうだ
Oh, right.
そういやあの
Those
連
guys
中
were calling out some
妙
weird
な番
number.
号を口走ってやがったな
They were.
番号
Number.
確
I
か
think it was...
そう
Yeah.
K6205
K6205
と
or
かなんと
something
か
like it. K6205. Was it some kind of code?
しかも
And the
5
bastards were
を
pronouncing it
5って
five
発音してや
instead
がっ
of
た
five. Hmm.
どこかの鉛ってことですか
They had some kind of accent, you mean? I mean, I already figured they were foreigners.
そうじゃねえ。
No, that's not it.
フォネティック
It's
コードっつっ
phonetic
てな。
code.
軍隊用
Military jargon. Phonetic code, a method of pronouncing letters used to avoid being misunderstood on wireless channels. Fair enough.
軍隊
Military.
それも
And
西
it's a
側の
Western
な。
code too.
やっと来たに
Oh, there you are, Ilkanin. They came straight up to the lab, where most of the people who were here yesterday had gathered. Maho was busy with the problem Amadeus was having, and she was the only one who couldn't come.
みんな大丈
You
夫か
guys are all okay getting together
あんな
like
ことがあった
this
ばかりな
after
のに
what
集まって
just happened?
その
What
あん
just
なこと
happened
が
is
起
what
き
we're
た理
here
由を
to
聞き
talk
に来たんで
about.
すよそれに
And Hachida said it would be safer to meet in the same place instead of
安全だっ
moving.
て橋田さんが
昨日の
They're
今
not
日で
dumb
警
enough
戒して
to
ると
attack
ころ
when
に
we've
来
got
る
our
バカはい
guard
ない
up,
っしょ。
especially not in the
そ
middle
れ
of
も
the
こんな
day.
真っ昼間から。
バラバラでいるより
It's safer to have
み
everyone
んなでい
together
る方
than
が
split
安心
up.
です
Maybe they were right. Whoever they were, it was hard to imagine them starting something in Akihabara, Japan in the middle of the day.
とにかく
I'm
皆
just
さん
glad you're all
無事でよ
safe.
かったですゆきさん
Thank you for coming, Yuki.
わざわざ来てくれてううん
No, I was
私は
really
昨日
worried
の
after
夜
hearing about
話を
what
聞いて
happened
心
last
配だったから
night. Nikki wasn't here during the attack, but she'd come to see how we were doing.
でも
I
信
still
じら
can't
れない
believe
です
something that scary could
この日
happen.
本で
Wait,
そんな恐ろしいことがあるなんて
she was the only one unaccounted for. The sounds from the person in the helmet, their voice was like way deeper though. So like, it's maybe kind of a shot in the dark if it were to, for whatever reason, be Yuki. I'm sorry, but like, I can't think of anyone else, and honestly the physique of the body does kind of line up. But it also could just be generic Steins Gate woman body. I don't know, man. I still can't believe something that scary could happen in Japan, though.
日本じゃなくても
Even outside of
あんな経
Japan,
験
it's
は
not
なか
something
な
you'd
かで
see
き
every
ないよ。
day. That was true. Nobody who lived a normal life would ever see it. That's not how you spell physique. I'm sorry, that is really bothering me that you spelled it like that. Thank you, God. I wasn't sure if you just didn't know or I I'm sorry. I need a moment. Oh my god. Alright. That's what normal meant.
あの岡部さんが来て
I
早
hate to
々
be
で悪いんですが
going when you just got here,
私この後
but I
バ
have
イト
work
があって
after this. But did you miss Spooky having a typo? But also a lot in general, yeah.
ああ
Sure.
気にしな
Don't
いでく
worry
れ
about it.
皆さんの顔が
I'm
見れ
happy
て
to see you're all
安心
safe,
しまし
but you
た
still can't let your guard
でも
down.
まだ
So be
油断
careful,
は禁
yeah?
物なので気をつけてください
Is there a star next to your name? There isn't a star next to your name, what? There's like the mod icon and then the little bunny ears. It could be that the sub badge is broken on mobile or whatever you're using to watch. Does Spooky have a star next to his name too? Patiently waits for a reply. Cat. Meow. Probably. Yeah, there's a star next to Spooky's name. Then yeah, that's just the generic, like, default sub badge. So it's probably just broken and isn't displaying my, like, custom ones for no good reason. Mystery solved. Carrying on. Watch out. Yuki almost slipped as she walked past me. I grabbed her arm to hold her up. Oh, sorry. No, I tripped and hurt my arm. Ayo. I tripped and hurt my arm there when I was at the station yesterday. Sure you did. Totally didn't get kicked by your daughter. She rubbed the arm I'd grabbed, embarrassed. Another time when I trip on nothing at all. I hate being so clumsy. Meow. And the cat intensifies. I have to meow back. I'm sorry. Meow, meow, meow. Yes, you. You're the meow, meow. Come here. Come here. Okay, cat on lap. Whether he likes it or not. Move my mic closer to my face. Okay. Take care, Yuki. Thanks. Okay, everybody. See you. That's not how you spell Tyrion's name. How did that E even get in there? The door closed and I could hear her footsteps trail off into the distance. 2 days of work in a row, right after New Year's, huh? I know you forget every time. It's for shame. Ow, I don't need your claws in me, sir. I understand you're being a little slippery, but you don't need to put your claws in me. Is that better? What's wrong, Okarin? I wonder. Nothing. The way she hurt her arm. It was the left arm, the same place the woman in the motorcycle seat had gotten hit. Don't you dare touch my keyboard, sir. I don't want you to ruin shit. But there was no way. Oh no, there is definitely a way. Alright, Okarin. Can you tell us what happened yesterday? Fubuki was a little more chipper than Mayuri and Luca, 'cause she wasn't involved. She and Kaede had gone shopping, and so they missed the attack. That was probably why. They were lucky not to have encountered any of the escaping attackers. Okay. So first thing. Daddy and I had spent hours discussing how much to tell them. Ow. Cat. After all that, I couldn't just play it off like nothing had happened. Yeah, no shit. The only ones who were here who knew about the time machine were Daru, Ferris, and Mayuri. Was it okay to tell Luca, Fubuki, and Kaede? And then Maho. If she knew that Kurisu had completed a time machine theory, she'd definitely be interested. Okay, bye, cat. And the conclusion I'd come up with was... Let me move. Okay. So that's what happened. In other words, you think Kagari may have been involved in some sort of crime when she had amnesia? That's my guess. Then why don't we go to the police? Because, she's really scared of the police. It's possible that they could be involved in it, too. This all just doesn't feel right. Of course it doesn't. I was basically telling them that I didn't know anything. But even if I was hiding a lot of the truth, the fact remained that I was mostly correct.
昨日の一件でわか
So
るの
what we learned last night was that
襲っ
they're
てきた
after
人たちの
Kakuri
狙いは
and unlikely to hurt us, right?
僕たちに手を出すことはないだろう。
どうしてそう思う
Why
の
do you think so?
あの状況なら
They would have been able to
僕ら
take
の
one
う
of
ち
us as a
誰かを
hostage in
人
that
質に取るこ
situation
と
if
だ
they
っ
had wanted
て
to.
できたはずなんです。
True.
それをしようとしな
Since
かっ
they
たという
didn't,
ことは
that means that they want to
あの人
try
たち
and
は
keep this quiet.
あまりことを大きくしたくなかったんだと思います。
それについては
The other night reached
俺
the
と誰
same
も同じ結論
conclusion.
になった。だから
So that means as long
俺た
as
ちさ
we
えお
don't
となし
cause
く
a
していれば
fuss, we're
き
fine.
っと安全なはずだ。
That was a lie. Just like Suzaha had said earlier, there was a good chance they might come after us because we'd seen their faces. But it wasn't smart to say that and worry everyone.
だから
So I don't think that it's a good
Nakase-sanや
idea for Nakase and
しばらく
Kurishima to come
ここに来ない
around here
方が
for
いい。
a while.
でも
But what will
係
you
さん
do
は
about
どうするんで
Kakuri?
すか？
それはもう手は
I've
打ってあ
taken
る。
precautions.
ボ
I
ディー
gave
ガー
her
ド
a
をつけた。
bodyguard.
ボディーガード
A
で
bodyguard?
すか？
昨日
Two,
あの連中を
actually.
撃退した
The two who
心
drove,
強い二人
drove them away last night.
すずさん
Suzu
と
and the
店長
owner,
さんだね。
right?
あ
Oh, that guy with the huge muscles.
あ、でもそれだ
But
と
that means she's going to have to live in fear that she'll be attacked again.
怯え続けることに。
That was right. Just playing defense wouldn't solve anything.
こっちはこっちで
I'm planning on hiring a
探偵あたりを雇って
detective to see if I can find out
か
who's
がりが
after
誰
Kagari.
に狙われているのかある程度情報が
Once I
出
have
揃
more
ったら
information, I may
場
go
合
to
に
the
よっては警
police.
察に話す。
Of course, more than half of that was lies again. If I went to the police or a detective, they wouldn't believe me about Kagari being a time traveler. But what was important now was calming everyone down. From there, I'd have to solve things myself. To be honest, I was sick of living in the middle of a conspiracy theory. But it was the only way I could get my everyday life back.
だにゃ。で、
I think
オカリ
Nia.
ン
Hey,
聞いてる
Okani,
の？
are you listening, Nia? How dare you ignore Ferris? But
あ
oh,
あ、すまな
I'm
い。
sorry. What were we talking about?
昨日の件、
We told
黒木に
Kuroki
伝
about
え
what
た
happened
んだにゃ。
yesterday, Nia.
秋葉界隈で何
If
かおか
anything
しな
weird
動きがあったら、すぐに連
Everything
絡が来るってはずにゃ。
If anything weird goes on in Akihabara, he's sure to let us know right away, Nia.
そうか。
I see.
あと、自警団の
Also,
見回
I've
りも
asked the
強化して
neighborhood
もらうに
watch
ゃ。
to step up their
これで
patrols,
しば
Nia.
らくは変
Whoever
な
they
動
were,
きはできない
I'll
は
keep
ず
them
に
away
ゃ。
for a while, I think, Nia.
ありがとう。
Thanks,
Ferris.
Ferris. That's a
助かる
huge
お
help.
安いご
No
用
problem, Nia.
あの
Is
僕に
there
も
anything
何
I
か
can
手伝え
do?
ることありませんか？かがりさんが大変なのに
Kagari's in trouble,
僕
and there's nothing I can do.
何もできなくて
And I can't help you either,
岡
Okabe.
部さんの力にもなれないなんてそんなの
まゆしも
Mayushi wants to do
かが
something
り
for
さんのた
Kagari
めに
too.
何かしたいな。でも、私
But
た
is
ち
there
にできる
anything
こ
we
と
can
なんて
do?
あるのかな。
それは
No. Everyone fell silent. Even after all that had happened to them, they still wanted to help. But I couldn't let them be in danger. And I remember what Tanoji had said.
K6205。
K6205.
なんぞそれ。
What's that?
昨日の連中が口
Supposedly
に
it's
していた
something
らし
the
いんだが
attackers yesterday were saying.
俺にも
But I have no
何の
idea
こと
what
だ
it's
かわからない
supposed
ん
to
だ。
mean.
ちょい待ち。
Hold
今
on,
ググ
I'll
ってみる。
goggle it. Goggle. Net slang. To search up on the internet. Let's goggle it, guys. Daughter opened a browser and quickly typed it in.
商品の
I'm
番
only
号
seeing
とかしか
product
出て
IDs
こん
and
ね
stuff. Tanoji said they might be military. So it might be a military code. Which meant there was nothing we could do. I was hoping there might be some clue, but add military to the search? Duh.
ケヘル。
That, yep. Kochel Keheru. I don't know. Hmm.
来島さん
Kurushima.
今なん
What
て
did he say? No, I was just thinking that K might mean a Kochel number. But that doesn't make any sense, does it?
ケヘル番号って
What's a Kochel number?
モーツァルトの曲に
It's
つ
a
けら
numbering
れた
system for
番号の
Mozart's
ことよ。
songs. After he died, a man named Kochel ordered his songs
ケヘ
chronologically
ルってい
and
う
gave
人
them
が
all
時
numbers.
系列に合わせてつけた番号なんだけど、
Learning.
でも
But I
さすが
don't
の
think even
モーツァル
Mozart
トでも
wrote
6000
6,000
番台までは
songs.
存在し
I
ない
don't think
は
it's
ず
got
ですし、
anything to do with
そも
this.
そも事件とは
Kuchel. Yeah, see, you literally never help me understand how to pronounce things spooky. Mozart. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Mozart.
ごめんなさい、変なこと言っちゃって。
Sorry if you're bringing up something so weird.
ダル
Daru,
そのケヘ
how
ル番号
up
ってい
do
うのは
those Kohal
いくつ
numbers
まである
go? My watch wants to be charged. Okay, fine. Get off. I could tell you how to pronounce it properly, but I don't know if I could do it through text. You know what? That's fair. If you can think of a way of like how you would do it, like put it out, like say if we were Japanese, maybe I could, because like when my brain is trying to like pronounce things, it normally just defaults to the like basic Japanese pronunciation of things, but also like that doesn't always apply. So I feel like this might be a case of that. It says the last one is 626. The song name is Requiem. Also happened to be my birthday, anyways.
モーツァルトが死ぬ間際
That's
に
the
書い
song
ていた
Mozart
曲
was
です
writing
ね。
just before he died, right?
楓さん
You know a
詳
lot
しいね。
about it, Kaede.
ほら、私
You know I play the
ピアノ
piano.
やってるから
Oh, I see. That explains it.
それじゃあ
And then what's
620
K620?
なんていう曲だ
620, 620. Oh, here it is. It's a song named The Magic Flute. Flute. An opera written by Mozart in 1791. Its Crutchell number is 620. Mozart was commissioned to write this opera for public consumption by the manager of Venice Opera House. But it's said that both he and the manager were members of the Freemasons, and the lyrics contain many allusions to the Freemason symbols and teachings. The Queen and the Knight aria is its most well-known song, and has also been turned into a movie. Amazing. I'd heard that name before, at least.
ちょっと見せてくれ
Let me see. I looked over Dyer's shoulder at the screen. He clicked on the heading for the Magic Flute on Mozart's wiki page. The Magic Flute. K620. Written in 1791. Mozart's last completed opera. It was famous for including numerous examples of Freemason doctrine and symbols. Oh yeah, the puzzle cube. It's because... Oh yeah, because like Wikipedia is actually like the little globe thing, huh? Anyways, Freemasons, a secret society founded sometime between the later 16th century to the start of the 17th. It was said to be a union of stonemasons who built cathedrals, monasteries, palaces, and castles. Branches still exist all over the world, and the organization has over 6 million members. In conspiracy theories and fiction, it is often depicted as a terrifying secret organization that rules the world. That's nice. So, K605 is what? The 5th song in the opera? The 5th song was a quintet called Amazing. Papagino, the bird catcher, has a padlock placed over his lips, and this is his song begging someone to open the lock. Mozart. Amadeus. Freemasonry. Padlock on his lips. Got anything?
いや、
No.
そういうわけじゃないんだ
No,
が
but-。Why did this all feel so creepy? Because it is creepy. Duh. Didn't I just talk to someone about Mozart? Yeah, because you have a program on your... Like, can I pull up the phone? You have this silly little thing called Amadeus. Anyways. Don't look at the password. Maho. Maho had used Celery, Mozart's rival, as her password to access Amadeus. On its own, that didn't mean anything, but... Come to think of it, Maho says she lost access to Amadeus just before the attack last night, didn't she? Did she ever find out what caused it? I'd have to call her or contact her via line. Let's try calling her, because this is an emergency. Maho. I pulled her number out of my contacts and called her. I made it through after a few calls. What? Was there something else?
いや、そうじゃ
No,
ない。
there was something I wanted to
聞き
ask
たいことが
you.
あるんだ。
Make it quick. Her irritation was plain from her voice, which meant that she hadn't solved whatever the problem with Amadeus was.
アマデウスはどうなった？
How are things with Amadeus? Not good.
システムが
The
落ちてるの
system's
か？
down? No, I can't access it. Which meant someone may have taken over the Amadeus system. Taken over? Amadeus? But why? Sorry, but is there anything else? Once I know something, I'll call you. She hung up on me.
Mahotan?
Was that
Nante?
Mahotan? What did she say?
アマデウスが
She said it looks like
何
somebody's
者かによ
taken
って
over
乗っ取られたら
Amadeus.
しいって。
Taken it over, huh?
モーツァルトつながり
I
で
thought there might be some connection over this Mozart thing, but I couldn't say anything yet. Fragments of these strange incidents were scattered all around me. One time you're reading up on what the Freemasons actually believe, like the rhetoric and stuff, and it's so boring. Enlighten us, because I know nothing. That's how it felt. If I could pick up all the pieces and connect them, would I find the answer? For example, Yuki Amane's injured left arm. I think that one's kind of obvious. What did that mean? And I wonder. No boy. Kurisu.
もしもし。
Oh, she... Oh, dear. Hello? I don't like that. Help me.
クリス。
Kurisu. Help me. Okabe. In that instant, I suddenly felt incredibly dizzy and everything went black. Divergence change. Oh look, we're now 0. Well, now what I said at the very beginning of playing this game is true. We are now in the 0 point whatevers. That's why it's called Steins Gate 0. I'm so smart sometimes. It's my turn with a brain cell. Anyways. I felt like I was floating up from the bottom of a black pit. My mind slowly began to clear. You get the origins, but they were all originally actually Masons, duh. But modern day, geez. I see.
ここ。
Where am I? I slowly looked around the room. There was no way I could mistake it. Okay, I hate to say it, but like it just... The soundtrack, like the song playing right now, is just making me think of Portal. Anyways. This was the Future Gadget Lab. The place I'd seen just a moment ago. There was nothing unusual about it. Except for the fact that everyone was missing. Yeah, that's a little unusual. You're biting your tongue about the portals of the music, yeah. They've been there just a moment ago, but now they were all gone. I looked at the clock. It had been just about 3 p.m. when I finished my call with Maho. Only a few minutes had passed. Even if I'd passed out, it was impossible to imagine all of them leaving me here. Which meant... no way. I took a slow walk around the room. There were other strange things. To become a Freemason, the applicant has to be an adult male and must believe in the existence of a supreme being and the immortality of the soul. The teachings of Freemasonry enjoin morality, charity, and obedience to the law of the land. That is boring. You're so right. That's it summed up in 2 sentences, but oh my god, actually reading through it, it's so wordy and tedious. Boring. I'm impressed that you bothered to read it. But you know what? You took one for the team. Anyways, there were other strange things. Dowdy's PC, for example. But there was a thin layer of dust on the keyboard. Well, why? As if no one had used it for a while. And then the corner of the room. Normally that was where Mayuri put her bags. The paper bags where she always put the cosplay outfits she was working on. I'd seen them there just a moment ago, but now they were gone. Could this be... the world line changed again? Oh yeah, you do like researching cults. They're like a secret society, yeah. But if they're the most boring one. I find it funny that you've called them like boring like 5 times, basically. That's funny. But why? Come to think of it. Kurisu's words from before. Help me, Okabe. Why would Kurisu say something like that? Did it have something to do with the world line shift? I took the phone out of my pocket and went to start the Amadeus app, and then stopped. It's gone. The Amadeus icon was gone from my phone. What's going on here? My mind raced to try and come up with an explanation, but of course I came up with nothing. Calm down. Just find out what's going on here. I need to calmly find out what this world was like. I was about to walk towards the door to find out when... the back of the room. I heard a sound from the back of the development room, which no one ever used anymore. Someone was there. Who? Daru? Mayuri? I slowly approached. Kurisu? I almost couldn't breathe. I never forgot. I'd never forgotten her. The girl standing there was Kurisu Makise. I want to squish her cheeks, but that is beside the point. You know what, that's fair. That the chapter would just end there. She is Moe, yes. Well, guess we're gonna be left on a spoiler. Well, not spoiler, cliffhanger. Yep, that's fun. Well, that's fun, isn't it? I love this for us. I'm gonna put this silly little thing in window so I can do other things. Yes, pet the Kurisu. Whoa, I have a lot of messages. This is gonna bug you for the whole week. Yeah, have fun with that. Now I gotta act like an anime because we're being left off on a cliffhanger. Isn't this fun? Now you guys have to come back and watch next week, right? That's how this works. But okay, who to raid? Who to raid? It's kind of strange Daifuku isn't live right now, but I don't remember seeing if he put out a schedule anyway. You're free next Saturday and you can watch the stream from start. Oh, nice, nice. A Christmas miracle. Is there anyone else streaming Steins Gates here? Probably not. Yeah, of course not. Of course, it's just I. I don't know who to read. Let's see if I can find someone from the NVTubers channel, maybe. Well, server, rather. What chapter are we at now? This is the 4th stream, so we completed chapter 4, so next week will be chapter 5. Because they've been doing a chapter... No, because the prologue. So this was chapter 3, we'll be moving on to chapter 4. It seems like Hiragi is still smashing or passing Pokemon. Do you guys want to see that nonsense? I was watching a little bit of it before starting stream. So I'm a little surprised Hiragi is still live with that, but there is a lot of Pokemon to go through. And they were at like 300. You're probably gonna hop on that regardless if you raid it. Okay, well then let's just raid Hiragi and call it a day. Because I don't really feel like trying too hard to find someone new this time. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for joining for this whimsical, fun adventure that totally wasn't soul-crushing in any sense of the word. I can think, honk. Yes, I will see you guys tomorrow. Not fully sure what we'll be doing exactly, because it's since Hifumichi is a little under the weather, a little ill as a treat. It's uncertain if Hifumichi will in fact be playing a game with me, but we'll figure that out tomorrow. That's a tomorrow problem. You felt relatively spared by the previous chapters, and then this one is just hit after hit after hit. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna happen eventually. Everything was too calm. Weeder, yes, under the weeder. Okay, anyways, let's end this. Yes, hello. Okay, bye bye.